your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Do you play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina. Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan. Maybe you're a great driver. But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone. In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. But you face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number one in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party. PUBG Mobile. Be the one.
1 year ago today, PUBG Mobile went online in over 200 countries. On the 1 year anniversary of the game, we're here with you to witness the honor and the glory. The Anniversary Royale Pass will go live as scheduled with the usual variety of rewards and a load of anniversary exclusive items, such as the brilliant anniversary outfit, the retro anniversary set, and the L&Q Chicken M762 finish. Don't miss out. PUBG Mobile, be the one. UC spent in Royale Pass will be fully refunded as your Royale Pass ranks up, so you can buy next season's pass. Royale Pass, you deserve it.
But he decided now he's going to try and regenerate up in time. He won't have time to do so. All in saying hello, here's Johnny. They're in a perfect situation right now, going to 4-on-1 and just going to completely destroy him.
Every time that he could do so.
Oh no, he goes down.
Wait, there's one more member there.
Yeah, he was able to regen him back in time. But still, that one member for Roach drinks and goes off the clutch and turns it around. Be careful.
It's going to be a split decision. What's going to happen?
SMG Club, they're using their first member. Yo Green is going to be the last member standing, but I say standing as he gets taken down. Move out. They're going to try and rush him now. They have a few members down. Can they take in time? They're really on HP. I know that's going to be one team squad white coming on through. See you later. Why wouldn't you take it? Free kill right there. RG able to explode the car. One of their members on the ground because of that grenade. But now Hot doing an insane flank, and he does shut down the side of RG Star. RG Star, winners of game 1, but not winners of game number 2. Down, unfortunately. And Satsura, can he try and pull the trigger? And can he turn it around?
Yes.
Yes, he can. Gets one kill. He gets talented right back by the last remaining member of Rose. When they come off. Oh, the grenade coming out.
To destroy, we haven't seen much of them. Fantastic play by SGI.
Wait. Oh, yes, look at that grenade. Got cooked up. Oh, he just put down Gurkha YouTube. Go for it, go get him. Go get no, look at that sniper shot.
As we do see. Fantastic shot coming out from Beast.
And trying to split their forces a little bit. Panicking a little bit too low right now, and he will be put on his knees on the tippity top of this mountain. Together. Going to shoot right under the car. Look at that, the double man clutch. And he gets 3. What a beast. RG starts doing the moves. He's going to be having the upper hand. He was the one that was able to clear up the move earlier.
They are taking down Chris is looking dead.
They square out Team Destroyer. Engage right now, and also look at that. Oh, really nice moves coming out of the side of Rose and of this zone.
Look at Kingslayer.
Look at Rose, just getting taken down one by one.
They haven't been safe. They've been aggressive. They've been shooting people as goodbye. You've just been run over, my friend.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow PUBG Mobile players. My name is Maxman. Today, joined by Imperium for the third day of the PUBG Mobile Club Open, brought to you through the power of Vivo. Can't wait to jump into it. How are you doing, Imperium?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Yeah, day 3 indeed. And before we get into the thick of the action and what we are going to be seeing today between these groups, of course, if you want to keep up to date on everything that's going on in the PUBG Mobile Club Open, if you want to check out all the standings, get information on all the teams, you can go to clubopen.pubgmobile.com right now. It's a fantastic website, has all the information there. Soak it all in just like we have. And of course, whether you're watching us on YouTube, whether you're watching us on Twitch, or whether you're watching us on Facebook, don't forget to hit that like, hit that follow, and hit that subscribe so you can see when we go live in this spring split.
Yeah, if you want to stay up to date with all of the PUBG Mobile action through the PUBG Mobile Club Open channels, just hit that follow button, like that you'll be able to be notified when we do go live. Anyways, let's talk about what action we're going to be having unfolding today, Imperium. 4 games coming up to you guys today. I'm going to have for the first time today on day 3 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open some Sanhok action. I
cannot wait. Sanhok is one of those maps that just gives no forgiveness, absolutely no forgiveness. It's, some would say, kind of balls to the wall action. Very small map, not a lot of places to hide, so to speak. And aggression can be your best friend in the Sanhok map. And if you take advantage of that, and if as a 4-man squad you dive in hard, act fast and later, that can really pay off for you.
Yeah, so that's going to be the first game. Sanhok then is going to be followed up with Vikendi, and once again, double Erangel, where most of the action has been unfolding throughout these 3 days, Imperium. Then you guys are going to be able to see right there just the schedule for today. Sanhok, Vikendi, double Erangel. Yeah, and also Sanhok, like a little bit similar to Vikendi in terms of like the map area. So I think we can expect people just dropping on the outskirts of the map towards the coastlines, and they're just slowly making their way throughout the map towards the center of the next zone.
Exactly. And what's really interesting about today's games, Max, is that we have 2 groups that have already played, obviously not against each other. We have Group A and Group C. So we had Group A and Group B on Friday, Group C and Group D yesterday. So we are seeing a mix of teams, and you can see all the groups, all the teams that are there. As we get into showing up the standings and what I've done in terms of calculating and finding out which real groups are showing up on top, there is a big difference between Group A and Group C, Maxman.
Yeah, there are a lot of differences, I think, in terms of kill points. I think you can talk about that. Like some of the favorites between Group A and Group C, you're going to have teams such as Camp to Win, Trust the Process, Team No Mercy, which was huge playmakers in day 1. Then Group C, you're going to have teams like Rose, really aggressive, same as Move Out. Some of the best team, I have to say, in terms of positioning, pure positioning. SNG Club, one of the sneakiest team all around, and Team Onyx, which is the first team to actually have won 2 games in a row yesterday, Imperium.
Yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic level of motivation that came out for them. As you can see with the tournament rules, the placement points that you get, it's 30 for first, 22 for second, and 19 for third, and each kill is worth a point. And like I mentioned before, I had at the start thought, and I'd said that a kill wouldn't really be too impactful, and with the 1 point per kill, I didn't think it was going to make a huge difference. It's been proven that nope, it can make a big change to the overall standings and where these teams end up.
Yeah, positioning points are still extremely important, of course, but like we have some teams that have positioning points, and because they didn't get enough kills, they're not in the top tier of the rankings so far. So kill points are still extremely important, and also especially more on day 2 because teams are playing so aggressive. You have some teams that have like, what, 29 kill points?
Yeah,
it's absolutely insane.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, Move Out, your team to watch, have 29 kill points so far. And I've done, to bring some nerdy maths to you guys, I've done some calculations. So both groups, Group A and Group C, they both have 5 teams in the top 16. Okay, so that's definitely not bad. The majority of those teams are in the top 16. However, what is interesting is within those top 16, 4 of the teams in Group A are in the lower half of that top 16, and only 1 team in Group C is in that lower half of the top 16. So what that generally seems to kind of amount to is that the teams in Group C seem to have shown a higher level of ability. And then when we come into the crux of the standings, which is the points, because points matter. Points is what it comes down to. In Group A, the total amount of points accumulated by all the teams in Group A is 429 points. And then in Group C, it's 446. So it's really interesting how that is going to play out. But we are getting right into game 1, Maxman.
Yeah, we are going to be dropping on Sanhok finally for game number 1 of day 3 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open. Spring Split brought to you once again through the power of Vivo, as teams are slowly but surely going to be dropping. And as I said, I expect them to go on the coastline and they may make their way through to the middle of the map. Maybe some people will try to go for boot camp. Maybe
boot
Rose.
camp.
I can expect Rose. They really like going for Sanhok. Same for Team No Mercy. So maybe a Team No Mercy versus Rose.
Move out. With
29
kills, they're going to want to keep that momentum, Max, on indeed. So we do see these teams, like you said, looking to kind of actually head out towards the coast. Likes of BNT, the likes of Camp to win. They're really going out on the east side, heading towards Bravo and the Lakawai. And then obviously, so they're spread out quite evenly, but that is to be expected because it's still quite a small map and these zones are going to move in real fast, real quick.
I can see a lot of people actually on the side of boot camp right now. Already a few fights coming out. Gonna have a look at that. Trust the process. Losing a few of their members right off the bat, Imperium.
Yeah, 2 members down, just like that. Down to Team 9, which is Rose, just bringing in the kills already. You talked about Rose wanting to land around this area that might be a strong level of aggression. They've got that job done.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job so far. Rose playing extremely aggressive, as we are used to with that team, as we saw yesterday, the beast of the Rose Imperium. So going to have there the remaining members of Trusted Process just going to be running away, trying to stay alive as long as possible, trying to probably get those positioning points and maybe not going to focus as much in kills, even though they were playing extremely aggressive when they were playing on day 1 Imperium. But I think they're just going to have to resort to positioning points today as they had a really bad start this time around.
Exactly. And what is interesting that I did notice that AST are actually only have 3 members featured in today's games, or at least for this first game, so that will give them an automatic disadvantage if they run into a full squad.
Yeah, they've got to be very cautious there. They're going to be probably outnumbered. So, yeah, as we expected, a lot of people on the outskirts. So, it's still a few more teams than what we saw yesterday on Vikendi going to be going towards that center area. So far, so good overall. So, yeah, also, like, we got a lot of players from Nepal in Group A and Group C. So, like, Nepal is highly represented overall. Yeah. And, like, little thing that I discovered actually a few hours ago is that actually PUBG Mobile was banned away in Nepal for a small period of time. And now it's came back, so a lot of, like, once again, as you said earlier, we were talking earlier with Imperium about that, is like, if you ban something away...
Forbidden fruit.
Yeah, forbidden fruit, you're going to want it even more. So now you've got so many Nepal players, and they're some of the best teams so far in the current standings.
Definitely, indeed. We do see action is starting to hit off between ABBA Esports, and also one member of AST is down in the kind of skirmish between Rose, Onyx, and AST. Like I said, AST only have 3 members playing in this first game, so they are going to be kind of automatically down. I believe one of those members did die already, so they're down to 2. Not looking the strongest start for them, and then SNG is going in onto this one member of ABBA. Yeah, ABBA, why are you so split from your allies right there? Kind of Rip Arena Imperium is going to get rushed by the members of SNG Club, and they should be able to pick that kill right there, get themselves 1 extra juicy point for themselves. There it is. ABBA going to be only 3 members strong right now. SNG Club, once again, if we were going to talk about them, they did take a win in the last game against Move Out. Yep. In yesterday's game on Erangel. They play extremely sneaky, and they start playing aggressive when they need it. So I'm really going to keep a close eye on this team, as they could really showcase a huge amount of aggressive plays when they need to. Yeah, exactly. And they're lying 5th overall at 83 points, so that's definitely a good start for them. As we do see Trust the Process, Shagar, one of the top players on Trust the Process, did make a couple of fantastic plays in that first day, Max, and if you remember, and really I'm expecting him to do the exact same, but if he's going up against ABBA, going to want to be careful. Yeah, especially a Trust the Process only has 2 members strong right now, so they've got to be a little bit careful and at least stick together. There they were a little bit split. Of course. Maybe you don't want to try and pick fights when you are so far away, because you don't want to let only one member
in this first match for the day. But now still going to look at boot camp. Rose still going to try to move around as a team, really liking what they just play the exact same as they did yesterday. They did the exact same play style when they need to. And when they're trying to play really aggressive on one specific compound or specific point, they're going to start spreading over and doing a really nice aggression. So I'm expecting a lot of Rose on this map because it's a little bit of a repetition compared to Vikendi.
Yeah, exactly. And also, we saw in the past, like Rose, they flanked so beautifully against enemy teams that they felt they had the better of. And yeah, if they get given a chance here on this Sanhok map, they are going to do exactly that. So we are looking 5 minutes in. The first zone is starting to close in. These teams are just trying to loot up as much as possible. Get those ARs, get that ammo, get that armor and the helmets and of course the backpacks to hold all of that equipment so they are ready to take the fight to the enemy teams, Maxman.
Yeah, you just mentioned the AR. Snipers not really needed. DMR snipers. Like, this map is just so small and just you got so much terrain to work around. You're always going to be in range to hit someone with a full spray of AR.
Yeah,
so you don't really need to go for the snipers. After, if it is your playstyle, you can go for it. I personally don't use it. I think it's unnecessary. It's more of like snipers and DMRs are going to work way more on Vikendi, Erangel, and also Miramar. Like here, it's just not really that necessary.
It's just yeah, like you said, they just want to get that full spray, that full load of bullets with, of course, the right attachments. Even a suppressor is surprisingly very effective on a Sanhok map because with all the bullets that can be thrown around in that late game, if you have a gun with that suppressor on, there's a higher chance you're not going to be spotted. Also,
you've got just so many areas and terrain to hide behind. You're just going to be really hard to spot if you do have that suppressor.
Exactly.
You're going to have one loot coming down from the skies. What are you going to give us today, God of Loot? Oh, someone's just right next. Oh, AWM. Well, I said no snipers. If it's an AWM, I will make an exception. And also, sniper suppressor. We just mentioned snipers and suppressors. The best of both worlds. Let's go.
Well, what can I say? You're reading our minds, PUBG Mobile. So we do see Team 10, they're looking to be on that coastline, stay around there, loot that up, get that loot crate down. And once again, in this boot camp, it's a bit of a standoff situation between Rose and between
Onyx.
Onyx. And we did see that all members of AST did get taken down, so they are out and down for the count. That is the first squad to be wiped out from this Game 1, Day 3 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open, Maxon.
Once again, Team Onyx with 2 wins under their belt so far, so definitely not a team you want to mess with too much, but it is, after all, Team Rose, one of the most aggressive teams overall.
Maxman, we did see that move out as a full squad were moving over that hill, and that one member of LZQ was moving out. I'd be interested to see if he does get caught out. The camera does pan over to that area, but right now we're on this boot camp. We are viewing this Onyx Vegeta. Like you mentioned, the only team to have gotten 2 kills there are currently lying 4th overall with 96 points. They're looking pretty strong, and also they've got 20 kill points max on, so they're not afraid to go for blood.
I was also seeing Onyx Vegeta there. Like, I want to try and find a way to be able to scream. It's over 9,000, but in PUBG Mobile, I don't think that's really possible.
No, it's not really.
There's nothing really over 9,000.
Unless they had hit points that, like in other games, it might get over 9,000. No, they don't have those stats, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. But now we do see, look at Rose. They're trying to flank around, and Vegeta is trying to give a little bit of information, try and get a good bit of vision, because if you can't spot down, Rose know that Onyx are there, so they're throwing the grenades out, trying to scare Onyx, make them a little bit more, not sure about where Rose are. Now they're just going to try and flank around. However, it is only 2 of them. The other 2 teams are joining around the opposite area. The camera can't quite see it now. That other 2 members of Rose are joining the other 2, and they're just going to try and look to flank around and take out Onyx.
Pretty weird. Rose was starting to split out to get multiple angles of fire, and then they just group back up together. I guess they want to try and do a full 4-man aggression.
Yeah.
After, like, Team Onyx only has 2 members, so maybe Team Onyx wants to peel back, but at this point in time, I don't think they're going to have time to do so, because they wouldn't have any cover if they escape from boot camp.
Yeah,
it's very open around it.
It is. Yeah, you do have those couple of little buildings, couple of little kinks, but when you have a full squad going on you, it's not going to stand for much. As El said, Q took a boat. They're going for a joyride, so to speak, and now they're going to land on the safe zone in the coastal area. That's a pretty good strategy for them to take, because right now LZQ are currently lying in 22nd. They've only got 39 points. They do have 12 kill points, so they're not afraid to take a team out, but I really think that's a good chance for them to really climb up the standings, because let's not forget, At the end of week 2, Maxon, the teams are going to be whittled down from 32 to 24.
Yeah, and
you know,
16.
So you got to make sure that you're in that qualifying bracket.
On the map there, I was seeing two teams especially well positioned in this early section of the game. Imperium was Team The Destroyer and also Team... who was it already? There was another team too. Damn it, I forgot. I forgot who it was. It's fine, but they won the coastline and they got really good... Oh, Camp to Win. That's the one.
Camp to Win. Well, talk about Camp to Win, but either way, we already seen Rose and Onyx are kind of coming under a little bit of pressure if the camera does pan over. Of course, guys, as some of you might know, we don't have full control over the camera situation. We are just going based on what we see. We're trying to bring you all the action.
Yeah. To group up slowly. Khan's still going to be in the outskirt of boot camp. It seems like Rose is just not really ready to commit to this fight, and they're slowly going to get Onyx members out. Vegeta going to hold his ground. He's a Saiyan after all. He's not scared of anybody.
Yeah, ABBA, Team 3, nowhere really around. They've trust the process, kind of somewhat close by, but obviously not close enough that they're going to put them under pressure. They're just going to loot up quite nicely, and they're currently lying 16th overall in the standings with 42 points on the board as Khan is trying to get those shots off with that scope.
Yeah, getting a little bit of damage down on Hodge, one of the most aggressive players out of the Rose lineup. I think they got, I'm not sure if I'm reading this right, but I think they let Vegeta on the back line so that they get harassed by Rose, that they try and force a push, and then they have the backfire on the front and in the back coming out from Vegeta, so they can try and sandwich up the members of Rose. But it seems like Rose knows something fishy's going on, so they're just going to peel back and not going to risk it whatsoever.
Well, that was a great play that Onyx pulled out, because by getting in that vehicle and having 3 members up in the higher compound area and leaving Vegeta there, it still said to Rose that at least there's a level of Onyx there. But then when Onyx shot from a distance, Rose said, okay, these have they can't force the push. Yeah. Can't force the push, otherwise they're going to shoot us from a distance. So Rose had just possibly backed off. What Rose could have done is Rose still could have continued hard and taken out that one member of Onyx, but what would that have been a bigger benefit than possibly losing 1 or 2 members from a distance?
I was seeing also on the screen there, Sanji Club, they're just chilling again in a hut. They love huts. They're just like taking their time trying to play as sneaky as possible. Team 16, that's going to be Team Onyx once again. On the move, they let Boot Camp alone for the time being, just leaving it out. And slowly teams are going to be starting to group up towards the outskirt of this next upcoming zone, and fights will start to break out very soon in Imperium, I believe. Yeah,
of course, we do see Move Out, Team 11. One of the great performers of yesterday's games, currently lying 3rd, Max, on 99 points, ready to hit that 100 mark, ready to get a couple of kills. Great standings if they can just move well into the safe zone, get that nice position, high ground. Now we do see No Mercy looking pretty good.
Another very dominant team. That was in day 1 Imperium, so they're going to be clashing against each other very soon. Once again, look at that. Team 10, that's going to be Team KG SWAT. Then also 13, that is Team The Destroyer, and Team 5, that's Camp to Win. They're all on the outskirts. They've got really good positioning, but now that the zone has been revealed, Team 13 and Team 10 are the ones that are going to have a really good position in the upcoming time. Once again, the coastline is a really good position to aim for, as we are going to have a few gatekeeper teams. There's going to be Team Hype and also Team Gamers of PUBG.
Exactly. Hype want to keep an eye on where they're going to end up, what level of the bridge they're going to hang out. However, ABBA, Mgunna's been knocked out.
Yeah, ABBA on his knees just beyond that rock to try and survive as long as possible. I don't know if his allies are close to try and get him back up. I'm not too sure about that, as Onyx is going to get for himself the Car 98. Once again, I'm not a big fan of snipers and DMRs in this current map, but if you can use it to your advantage and use covers to your advantage, you can try and make it work. So that we'll be able to regen MK gun just in time. Sabri nicely done, going to assist him. And Team Onyx just not ready to really pick that fight, so they're just going to peel back for the time being. And they're trying to play a little bit more passive, trying to get that positioning specifically.
Yeah, of course. And here's the thing, like when you talk about picking up the guns that they want, you got a mix of what is their personal preference, Maxon, and also where that safe zone is ending up. So these players might look at where this safe zone is generally looking to end up and go, okay, we feel like a Car 98 on one of our team will really help pay off in the open end skirmish of that last safe zone. Exactly. So that is where these teams might be looking at, looking ahead, thinking 3, 4, 5 minutes ahead and what guns might be the best for that moment.
Seems like Team Onyx and ABBA will be clashing again very shortly in Imperium, as Sabri and Eots are going to be rushing towards the lip of this mountain, and Onyx are slowly making their way there too. Maybe going to try and pay attention if you can hear any kind of movement coming out from both of these teams. CS Pro Gaming, one of your favorite teams, Imperium. What are you expecting from them on this game?
They're my team, man. They're absolutely my team. I'm expecting them to really step up because they're currently only 19th, and this Pakistani team really have a lot of potential. I know they do. We saw the clutch play that came out from the team overall in game one and day one, but since then they haven't really stepped up much more since then. So they've got this day. They've had a break. They've seen what happened in day two from these other teams. So hopefully we'll give them a bit more confidence.
Pretty weird. We're on Sanhok, a way smaller map, and only one kill has been swooped up. And that was Team AST and also 2 members of Trust the Process. So far, like, extremely passive game for a Sanhok location as the teams are slowly making their way towards the zone. Almost clashing against each other, but not really seeing any enemies for the time being. There you see No Mercy, Destro.
Look, Destro possibly could get called out.
No Mercy, extremely split. I'm not a big fan of what they're doing, No Mercy, after they can try and sandwich up the side of Team Onyx, because they are coming up, and they might clash extremely soon. I'm not too sure. But if they're going up on this hill, it should be fighting extremely soon, Imperium. Look at that, teams. They're just grouped up all on the side of this zone. Teams are going to go down.
Yeah, you got a cluster of teams in around that
northwest
west area of the map. I think it's something like 5 or 6 teams. And now look at Destro on his own. Onyx is about to climb in and take that guy out.
We also saw their Trust the Process losing 1 member to the zone, very unfortunately. So I think they're only 1 member strong right now. Team Onyx then going to be in this small compound with ABBA just around the corner.
Yeah, I think that was Destro that got taken out by Onyx, and now they're going to move out. They're going to take his loot. They're going to teabag the hell out of him, so to speak, and then they're going to move on because they know they've got another team around them. That is the team of ABBA. That is the side of ABBA, Iot, Sabri, and MK Gun. I don't think they should really push this. If they have any idea of who they are going up against, it would be wise for them just to kind of move out and go into safe zone as quickly as possible.
Their Trust the Process was able to get his ally back out after he was taken down by the zone, so that's going to be nice to have 2 members up. CS Pro Gaming still just going to be roaming around, just taking their time, trying to get that positioning. They're trying to get towards the water and to the coastline of the zone. Just trying to damn, a little bit. Shots fired on top of Wolf there, taking a little bit of damage. ABBA just not going to be pretty spread out. Even ABBA, look at them. They're pretty low into the zone. They're still moving in, forcing Onyx and ABBA into the next section of this game as Sabri going to be on his knees. With only 1 member up, there's going to be EOT. Sabri, MK Gun down for the time being. I don't think MK Gun's going to make it out alive.
No, MK Gun isn't going to make it out alive. And that final member of ABBA, that's a squad wipe. Yeah. That's what I said. Like they hug around outside that blue zone.
They love water.
LZQ, they're just...
Wait, are CS Pro Gaming doing the same? Are they in water too, or are they just really far away? I think they're in the water too.
No, I think they're just really far away.
You can't shoot when you're in the water, so they're just going to look at each other and be like, hey, what up?
Hey, look. Exercise is an important part of esports, okay? It is an important part of esports as move out, trying to scope around that ward area. They might have an idea, and this could stand trouble as AZK has taken hits, and they've got into the jet skis, Max, man. This is going to be a battle in the water.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Move out. So had 1 member on the ground. They're going to try and rush member of LZQ, which are just sitting ducks literally at this point in time in Prim. They can't answer with any kind of firepower. It seems like Move Out, Pangmi are just not going to be able to see them quite yet. And Move Out, just 1 member just going to be moving out on his own there on the back without his team very unfortunately. Not enough boats around to try and cross that river.
We're seeing a lot of action as Rose and Onyx are pulling out all the stops here.
Yeah, it was that shotgun doing quite a nice amount of work there. Rose do get a few kills and shut down Team No Mercy, who's one of the favorites going in this first game, Imperium. And then,
look at that.
Yeah, Team 13 is going to be the destroyer. They are on the coastline, like literally. Like they're just on the edge and just trying to play as sneaky as possible. It's not SNG Club, but they're playing like them.
By the way, on a side note, I did see the camera hadn't panned over, but I noticed that Onyx had gotten a couple of kills on the Trust the Process. But now we do see Hype are trying to get the blows on. He's ducked down, but he's not quite going to connect as Mirza is hitting onto 1 member of Hype there.
He's going to have that Fern to play around to try and keep his location hidden away from the members of Onyx. They're also going to try and make their way up this mountain. Grenade's going to be coming low. LZQ finally making it out, but they arrive barely. DJ, but they're getting wrecked right back in their faces. Fabric going to be extremely low. Grenade's going to be raining on through. Put Nixon down, and same for Gurkha YouTube. And also, once again, those grenades doing huge work on the members of Hype. Onyx now looking for the rush. They do have the man advantage. Hype, Turtle going to be last member remaining. Can he pull off the clutch? 1v4 right now. I'm not too sure if that's going to be possible.
Nah.
His location has not been given. Can he take someone down? Vegeta really low. Will be put down on his knees. Now he gets rushed over once again. He will not be able to survive it, and he will be given the full team squad wipe over to Team Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx were already on 6 kills, but now we do see once again more action as CS Pro Gaming are getting kills onto LZQ, but LZQ are still going. That grenade, I don't think that hit where it wanted to. I think that went to, no,
it went there. Yeah.
Nearly connected, got a little bit of damage, and now we do see CS Pro Gaming do want to stay together. They are this 3-man team. LZQ are down to 1 member, and he's just getting right back into the water and just getting that extra bit of exercise as CS Pro Gaming do move out, because this safe zone is starting to move in and getting closer and closer. We are down to 37 players and 11 teams, Maxon.
I feel really bad for Team LZQ. Like, they've been swimming for so long, and they barely arrive on land, and they just get wrecked instantly. It feels really bad if you're in their situation.
Yeah, it feels bad, man, indeed.
Yeah. Move out, 3 members strong, still going to be trying to hold the top of this hill. They're not in the zone, so they're going to have to rush out at some point in time.
They're close to CS Pro Gaming.
CS Pro Gaming, yeah, they're going to try and rush around the lip of the mountain, trying to make their way around. And just a few shots coming out from Move Out. They do get a bit of damage out there. Oh, shots fired. They're coming out from CS Pro Gaming. They are still lively and able to answer back to Move Out. Now, Move Out has the information on CS Pro Gaming's position. AJ going to be behind that tree, extremely low on terms of HP. And taking a few damage back, actually. Pang me, you want to be careful as much as possible. AJ also behind that tree. He is put down. Not sure if he's going to be able to get Regens back up. If they have a smoke, that's the time to use it, Move Out.
You've also got gamers of PUBG quite close to him as well, Maxman. As Magneto is going around, look at 1 member CS Pro Gaming trying to flank around, if I am correct, as Cam2Win are getting kills all over the place. Yeah,
CS Pro Gaming only 2 members strong right now. I think there's 1 member on their knees if I'm not sure. AJ going to be res back up in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you are back up as the zone is running on through. Will he be able to? No, he'll be put down instantly, unfortunately, in Purim, and the zone is just going to be doing chunks of damage on his HP bar, and he should be going down in the near future. Going to have a solo rush from Sadar from the side of Move Out. Going to try and get the upper hand on Adele and Emerge. He is pretty low, though. They do not have the information. They're using that phone to their advantage, trying to play as sneaky as possible. But the zone is around the corner, and Move Out is going to have, indeed, time to move out. But they'll get taken down by Adele on the side of CS Pro Gaming, just dominating this outer skirt of the zone.
Yeah, you could say it was hello from the other side, coming out from Adele right there. It was a great flank, you know, undercover operation coming out from him. Great shot, great play. And this is CS Pro Gaming making a lot of impact, but gamers of PUBG responding, but Alpha gets knocked down, Maxman.
Just spraying out there and getting the upper hand on top of Emerge. One of your favorite players from day one, Imperium. Unfortunately, you see you later, Alligator. Adele trying to sneak his way through. He can't really regen anyone. Trees are not available around the area, so he can't res him back up. Adele going to try and make a jump, trying to run for it, but he will not make it out in time. Emerge trying to rush through the safety of that rock with his ally to try and res back up Adele. Can he do it in time? He does have the smoke. He does have a little bit of extra safety. But will that be enough? I'm not too sure. Though we do have then Team 15 going to try and res back up. That's going to be gamers of PUBG. We'll be able to res back up. Oh, Cam2Win.
They've all got to start moving towards the safe zone, Maximum, because if you do see SNG, the campers of PUBG Mobile are once again well into the safe zone. They've got plenty of cover, and with only 16 players left over 6 teams, this could really put them in a good position.
Emerge going to be harassed right now. In a bad position. Can he get someone down? Oh, he does do so. Emerge gets 2 kills for himself. Can he get 3? No. Yamin makes it out just in time. It's still a 1-for-2 trade-out. Was almost worth it, but just couldn't get the 3rd one in time.
No, and they've just got to really be careful. They've got to recover because this blue zone is going to go in. So Yamin is just going, nope, I'm on my own, boys. I'm sorry, I cannot save you. I've got to keep this. Yeah, it feels like solo queue, man. But no, it's the right thing to do, because if I was those 2 players, I'd be like, yeah, no, leave us behind, guys. Get out of there. As we do see Bleak Snake with those scope shots, trying to take out Cam2Win.
Whereas the SKS Cam2Win already 1 member on his knees in the smoke will just not be enough. Cam2Win still 1 member remaining. G Play It will be still up and lively. Last member remaining on their side. He does have the smoke that's going to be wearing out extremely soon, and he will be in a bad spot. He does have another smoke up his sleeve, so he'll be fine for just a little longer. But now they're just going to start spraying. SNG Club just absolutely dominating this compound and not letting anywhere close to their safety area.
They've got 5 kills. They've got 4 members of the team left. They've got, out of the 11 players left, they've got 4. That is a ridiculous majority. BNT Danish trying to get the right scope shot on. Come on, Dians. Can you just stay in the window?
I think that's rubber banding. I think you can't see him. Or he's AFK, which might also be thumb. I don't know. But BNT is just not moving a muscle.
No,
he is now.
What?
Welcome back.
He had like 3 seconds of perfect shots.
Oh, be careful there. BNT fine. He's going to be scouted out and taken down. If he was AFK now, you're sure he's not going to do anything, Imperium.
You're dead right there, Maxon.
Yeah, SNG, they had bloody on the ground, though. Still 3 teams remaining with 9 players alive. Grenade coming on through, not going to be hitting G-Play. Unfortunately, another grenade will be connecting shortly. Cooks it up for a few seconds. Throws it out. Will it connect? No, he still has the safety of the rock. He will be fine for the time being. The zone's not going to be in their advantage. The zone is right on top of SNG.
It's just about, but Camp to win, that one final member.
Wait, so you got SNG and Camp to win. Where's the other team?
You've also got Rose. Yeah, you got 3 members of Rose.
Yeah. Oh no, why are you rushing right now? Don't do that. What are you doing, the Rose? Gonna be in a bad spot already. Have 1 member down to half HP. They're able to push them out quite well. Camp to win. Trying to get a bit of that hate.
They're holding in strong now. What G-Play would be better off doing is just not shooting at anybody, moving to the safe zone, and let SNG and Rose take a shot out. But no, he gets absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that's going to be SNG and Rose going head-to-head as Rose loses 1 member to the ground. They are just holding this compound like their life depends on it, which in the game it does, like, literally depend on that. Imperium, but they're going to be still trying to hold it strong. They have trees, they have rocks, there's this terrain to work around. The zone is still on those houses, so it's just a question of time before, unfortunately, Team Rose is going to be forced to go in this house, or otherwise they're just going to be out of any kind of protection. Grenade, nice.
That absolute fantastic grenade shot, knocking 1 member of Rose down there. They're going to respond once again. That is the best thing to do, Maxon. Keep on responding. Boom, headshot, you are out. And Rose are down to, I believe, 2 members, which is Hodge, and I'm just going to call him the Beast.
Down with those grenades working really nicely on the side of SNG. Now SNG doing a really smart move. They're trying to split their efforts, trying to get multiple lines of sight on the members of Rose. Only 2 members strong right now. It's going to be Hodge and a Chinese name that I can't read very unfortunately.
The Beast.
The Beast. Beast. We got Beast 1, Beast 2, and Beast 3, and Hodge. That's how it works out. But SNG, they're slowly trying to make their way through. They have the exact positioning idea. We're going to have this nice split view to have the information on the 2 remaining members of Rose. Grenades coming on through, not really connecting with anyone right now. Has a Molotov too. Just trying to play the long game, trying to get the information on the positioning of SNG to maybe try and get a good angle of shot angle. But look at them, they're sneaking on the left side.
I know. They're actually not, they're not being aggressively aggressive, but they're being sneakily aggressive.
Their positioning is aggressive.
Yeah, and I really like what they're trying to do. Rose are split into one-on-one, so they got to be careful.
Hodge gonna get rushed. Let's go. He does have the AKM. Doing a lot of damage, turns it around. That's going to be 1 member of SNG down, picking up a second one. Hodge, what a beast, what a legend. But now Rose still having 1 member on the ground. This is going to be a 1v2 situation. Imperium is going to try and res back up. He will not have the time to do so. And that's going to be winner, chicken dinner going over to SNG Club.
Yeah, one thing to point out, though, is that SNG, fantastic performance. Yes, they camped, but they got 12 kills, Max, man. They got 12 kills. And then we do see Rose got a grand total of I believe, 14 kills. And then, of course, in 3rd place was Camp to win, Max, man.
Yeah, that's really just nice gameplay overall. Congratulations. That's going to be SNG Club securing their 2nd win, actually. Their 2nd chicken dinner in the entirety of the tournament. On Game 4 yesterday, Day 2, they did win on Erangel, just barely against the few remaining members of Move Out. It was a 2v4. So SNG especially playing really well on those positionings, really aggressive positioning, really enjoying their gameplay style so far. And GG to them.
They ended on a win yesterday, and they started on a win today. That is a great back-to-back performance coming out from them, and shows a level of strength and motivation, because they were only lying 7th overall, Max, man.
That means it's the 2nd team to join the 2-win club.
The 2-win club. The Champions Club, you could call it.
The VIP.
Oh, would that be trademarked? What? As you do see, the highlights are coming out from this game on. I have to say that I thought the level of early game aggression in this Sanhok map was a little bit disappointing, Maxman. Maybe it was because we're seeing these full squad teams that are just trying to be calculated, just trying to get higher up in the standings. But I expected just a little bit more aggression coming out from these teams in the early stages.
Well,
of
after PUBG on PC or mobile, it's always going to be about avoiding early game fights, trying to get as even stuff as possible compared to the other opposing teams, and then you want to try and pick a late game fights. So I understand they want to try and play passive, but we want action in PMCO.
Of course, we want
action.
something to bring excitement. We want to bring entertainment to you guys, the viewers at home. And now we are seeing the final stages of this game. And yes, once again, SNG had closed out that first game very brilliantly. Like the way they flanked around, they used the area around them very effectively. They didn't compromise their position too much. There was only, I believe, 2 or 3 times max where they got knocked down. One of their members got knocked down. They just poked out, they scoped, they calculated their movements very effectively. And even in that closing stages, they could have rushed in as a 4-man team, for example, gone in, just ran in on the 2 members of Rose, but they crept down. And it was only when they felt it was right to be aggressive were they aggressive.
Once again, if you do want to hold up all the information about the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, please don't hesitate to go check out all the YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and also Facebook channel down below. Yeah, down there. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
Just down there.
So subscribe. I'm trying to get a camera,
Subscribe,
but either way.
like, follow if you want to stay updated and notified when we do go live with some more juicy PUBG Mobile Club Open action for all of you at home.
Yeah, so let's talk about this game too, Max. And we've got Vikendi map. We saw it yesterday. We saw it on Friday. It is somewhat similar to Sanhok. It's a snow-based version. You got a lot of there's a bit of fog there, so you got that level of creeping that the teams and the players can do, kind of hiding around the trees, using the fog to their advantage. You got that white snow that is just going to allow the teams to possibly hide around, giving the right situation. But because it's a smaller map, you do have that potential for that bigger early game aggression.
Yeah, I think we can expect the same level of early game on Vikendi, to be honest. It's been pretty repetitive overall, except for Erangel, where you see a lot of early game action, personally. But yeah, we're going to see the standings right now for this first game. As we said, SNG Club securing 30 points for themselves and 12 kills. 14 kills going to be going the way of Rosepen. Extremely aggressive. Then Team Onyx, even though they are in 7th place, still 10 kills, which is nothing to joke around with.
No, not at all. Very impressed with both Gamers of PUBG and CS Pro Gaming. The reason why is because Camp to Win show a lot of potential, but they're currently lying 13th overall, and CS Pro Gaming are lying 19th overall, so they've gotten the 4th and the 5th place finish with plenty of points to add to their standings, which will jump them up a little bit should other teams around them perform badly.
As you see at the lower sections of this grid, Astana unfortunately not really showing up to the party today. That's kind of rip Areno for them. And then you have Trusted Process, which I'm really disappointed. Unfortunately, they get swooped out pretty early on. They try to go for the boot camp engage. They got taken down by some members of, I guess it was Team Onyx. That had the upper hand at the start. So they got to try and play a little bit more passive early on. Early aggression is a double-edged sword. It can, or you get everything and win everything and get 4 points, and then you can dominate a high priority section of the map and get all the loot you want, or you get taken down early, you lose those placement points, and you lose those kill points. Yeah,
and of course, I get it. I'm a very, when I play video games or anything like that, most games I play, I'm a really passive player. I'm a make peace, not war kind of player. In terms of I'd rather loot up and be calculated. But I want to see aggression because I want to see people doing what I can't do, if that makes sense. So yeah, but either way, we will have Vikendi map coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching this first game that was on Sanhok. Second game going to be on Vikendi. Can't wait to jump into that. Once again, thank you so much for watching this first match of the day of the PUBG Mobile Club Open, brought to you through the power of Vivo. Vivo. I don't know what was that, but we'll see you just in a few minutes. Vivo.
your game. Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Do you play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina. Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan. Maybe you're a great driver. But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone. In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. But you face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number one in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party. PUBG Mobile. Be the one.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome your beautiful faces back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you through the power of Vivo, and not Vivu. My name is still Max, and I'm going to be joined by Imperium. We are back for game number 2 on Vikendi.
Yeah, on Vikendi, indeed. We have fantastic Sanhok first game, and if you missed it, if you just joined us and you want to check back on the VODs later on, if you want to check the standings, see the game results from the first couple of days, you can go over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com. And of course, if you want to keep up to date on when we go live on the PUBG Mobile Club Open, if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. We've got to put it out there so you can keep up. Smash it, guys. And yeah, let's talk about this game too, Max, man. Vikendi, we've seen it over the last couple of days. Like you talked about, that snow-based map, a lot of areas to creep around, but also a lot of room to be aggressive and to really expose the enemy teams.
Well, the most consistent playstyle we saw on Vikendi so far is everyone just rushing coast.
Yeah.
And then just going in, which is pretty repetitive compared to Vikendi and Sanhok, which is the same kind of playstyle.
Yep.
Miramar and Erangel have their own playstyle also, because the map is just so small. People are just going to rush the coastline, because you can get to any section of the map
pretty quickly
with any drop. Like, you can just get access to any section of the map where you want. So it's really easy to get access to those coastlines. So I'm expecting some really passive early game gameplay. And then as the zone closes on through, you're going to have some teams like Move Out, like Roast, are going to trying to hold the outer skirts of the zone and then trying to play the gatekeepers of the entire game.
Of course. And I want to talk about a little bit more kind of between the difference of the two groups. On a side note, from just tuning a little bit to the stream during the break, there's a lot of support for these Nepal teams, I want to say, and we mentioned it before, and you talked about how at one point it was banned in Nepal, and obviously it's come back. Like, I didn't realize it was so big in Nepal, so big shout out to all you guys viewing from Nepal and supporting PUBG Mobile. It is absolutely amazing to see. But yeah, so between these two groups, in that last game alone, in the top 5, 3 of the teams were in Group C, and 2 teams are in Group A. And also, when I look back on the last couple of days of gameplays, when we look at the kill points, in the total kill points on Group A over their games on Friday, they have 99 kill points, okay? But in Group C, over all their games yesterday, they have a grand total of 224. That's like 125 point kill point difference. So it does show how much more aggressive the teams in Group C can play and are playing. So what I would like to see is I really want to see more teams in Group A look to step up, look to challenge and match up what these teams in Group C are doing as we are underway. And
you're also talking about aggressive play, because SNG and Rose are both in Group C. They both secured number 1 and number 2 spot respectively. Yeah. So aggression pays off, but once again can be a double-edged sword some point in time, as I think Trusty Process can mention that. Unfortunately, they had a little bit of a bad time, but we are now ready to drop on top of Vikendi in game number 2 of day 3 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. So, a lot of teams dropping straight away, Max. And I think all of the teams have dropped off within the short period of time. Nobody is looking to drop out in the last minute. Of course, we talk about it being a small map, so you can generally access it anywhere. But it has definitely surprised me about how quickly these teams have dropped. They want to loot up quickly. They want to get into these safe zones generally quickly and get into the right position at the right time.
Oh, we already have then the first zone going to be once again on the coastline. So some teams, I think Team AST, if they do move out to the east side of the map, they'll have a really good positioning to work with. Same going to be for the side of Team 7. Team 7, let me just check real quick. Team 7 is going to be Team DNT.
But look at this top south, this northwest area of the map. Hype, Onyx, you've got SNG, all these top teams from the last game and over the last couple of days. ABA even also in the mix, team that does need to perform that a little bit better. They are going well deep onto the coastal area of the northwest.
No one wants to go to Castle still. Everyone's scared of that location in Pyramid. I just love Castle. It's just such a nice location. They put so much, like the devs put so much effort into it, and no one goes there.
Man,
it feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man, indeed. Hey, look, it's a great place to view, but yeah, you got to go where you have to go in this game. Location doesn't matter in terms of visual. Once it's going to give you and provide you the right opportunity to get the best of the enemy team. So we do see that Onyx and CS Pro Gaming ending up quite close to each other.
Look at that. Onyx already right off the bat, they're going to start splitting. Mirza, you might want to be careful because some, like, actually all of the members of CS Pro Gaming are just around the corner in this small compound, so you might want to be a little bit cautious. I think he's just going to, like, yeah, he just finished looting up that little house, and now he's just going to peel back with his team. That seems like a safe decision to go for Imperium. Yeah, so just everyone, once again, like, pretty split over the coastline. Not really much going on this early on, as expected.
And Onyx, who right now, whoa, as we see action.
Some early game action. BNT shots fired, ladies and gentlemen. Able to respond pretty well against team at 10, and that's going to be KG SWAT. Going to go pretty low though. BNT Dinish are going to make it out live. Yes, he will. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of bullets missed out on the side of KG SWAT. Not able to connect their shots.
There's still that one BNT, final member.
Yes, they do get one member down that was on his knees. Going to be taken away. 1 extra kill points. 2 extra kill points going away of BNT. BNT not doing that good in game number 1, but game 2 already showed up to the party with some aggressive plays facing up against KG SWAT. One member of KG SWAT just going to be out of range. If you get a few shots, barely makes it out alive with just a few HP remaining. And now he's just going to try and do an absolute run for it. We have 3 members of BNT still up and going. And if you're KG SWAT, you might want to try and make a run for it, as the 4 team is just around the corner and ready to say hi when they have the opportunity. But now, yeah, just go. Just leave at this point.
BNT. Line 25th overall on 34 points. They've just got 3 kills on the board, and that's already nearly half of their total kill score, Maxman. They were on 7 kills overall after their first day of playing, and they've already kind of got 50% of that. So great start for them coming into this game too.
I love this area of the map. I forgot the name, very unfortunately. I do know it normally, but I forgot the name, unfortunately. But this area is really nice. A lot of loot, like, can easily stack up loot for just a full 4-man squad. So pretty nice area to drop. After it's a squad that can be fought over quite a bit, but today it seems like it's just going to be Team 11, Team Move Out. They're just going to be there on their very own. And they'll be getting all that loot for themselves. As we see there, Team KG SWAT still with their last member remaining. He hasn't left whatsoever, and he's holding his ground.
Yeah, Shea Guevara. I just realized the name. Yeah, Shea Guevara. Absolutely fantastic name. But yeah, BNT. Like I said, I am genuinely impressed by BNT, especially Danish. Danish, I've already given him 1 exclamation mark rating because he pulled out a great performance in that first skirmish.
What's the maximum exclamation point?
Right now,
exclamation
marks. Right now,
yes,
it's 5. Right now, it's 5. Nobody has yet to hit 5. There's been 4 max so far. But, of course, we've got a long way to go in this spring split, Max, man.
Exclamation point. I can't say that word.
Exclamation.
Okay, the Twitch chat's going to make fun of me. Hey, guys, what's up? How you all doing? LZQ, just going to be looting up still right now. We are still 5 minutes into the game. 16 teams alive. 61 players still up and running. 3 members that did go down on the side of Team KG SWAT. And he still hasn't left. Maybe trying to catch some members of BNT off guard and maybe try and pull off the 1v4 clutch. But
I think he's trying to make BNT think that he's left. And
get all the loot.
No, not to get the loot, as is Danish going to walk right into...
Yeah.
See, here's the thing, because that final member, he isn't moving, but he hears the footsteps. So he's going to have an idea in his headset of what direction they're going. And I think this is going to be a matter of the end, unless... What are we going to see? JC? JC! Oh, I jumped right over him!
What the hell, BNT?
What the hell? No way! I want to know
BNT, there's no way. You can't see Shikamaru.
Maxon,
no way.
I want to know what his heart rate is. I want to know what his heart rate is right now. Oh my god.
It's like Snake in like Metal Gear Solid. Just vroom, out. Like, guys.
What the? Oh my, I'm actually
budged.
speechless.
He hasn't moved a millimeter.
I'm sorry, but that deserves a round of applause for me. Just that level of just... Like, I'm sure that was slow motion. That was going in slow motion for that final member. For Shea Guevara, that was fantastic. Yeah. Anyway, we are moving on. We do see Rose and No Mercy possibly clashing together, but No Mercy are actually spread out.
Shots
And
fired
Rose
right now.
get it.
Destro in a really bad situation. 1v4. You already did a clutch in day 1 against some members. 1v3 actually. But can he pull off a 1v4? Might be a little bit too much. He picks up 1 kill on the side of Rose, but that will be all he will get for himself as he gets shut down. Unfortunately, Destro, one of the better players, just out this early on.
As far as I know, this happened to Destro in the first game.
No,
Today?
he was actually alive pretty long. He stayed until very late into the game after when the area... Until the last zone, at
I could have
least.
sworn it was one member of No Mercy that it happened to early on, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, this is Rose taking advantage of his situation, and No Mercy, I feel like, yeah, they need to improve a little bit in terms of maybe communication and positioning, even at early stage of the game. And yeah, it's great to split up and to loot different buildings, but you've still got to remain in an area close together enough that you can respond to one of your teammates being put under pressure.
He still hasn't moved, the last remaining member of Team KG SWAT. Just chilling out there.
It's like
No Mercy not ready.
84 years later, he's still there.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, just No Mercy, just going to be giving over this compound over to the side of Rose. They were playing extremely aggressive. They don't want to deal with it. Like, two teams really aggressive, like No Mercy and Rose, but it seems like Rose has the upper hand in terms of pure aggressive plays. They play extremely, like, they do very textbook-like assaults on teams. They just spread their forces, have multiple lines of sight. So I really enjoy how they're playing, like, by the rules, in quotes.
Yeah, of course. And when you're looking at the overall standings, Maxman, you know, No Mercy are 6th and Rose are actually 7th. So they're actually kind of fighting over overall position, Maxman. So for Rose to get that kill, that's really going to potentially put them ahead of No Mercy overall. Plus, let's not forget that Rose finished 2nd overall in this first game.
Yeah, they did a really good game number 1. They did unfortunately get outnumbered. They were 2v4 at the very end. They still got 2 members down, but unfortunately it was just not quite enough. We had that little loot crate there you guys just saw with just a few little extra stuff. No AWM, so really not really that worth it. You can go for the AUG if you really feel like it, if it's your kind of weapon. But still, like, AWM would have been way, way, way better to get in that loot crate. Hype, just going to be, once again, holding these compounds. Compounds is the level of play you're expecting on Vikendi because you do not have that much cover outside of those compounds. So you want to try and really hold those locations as hard as you possibly can. Rose, once again, they're going to be trying to play the gatekeepers of this bridge.
Yeah, it's a good strategy to have. As far as I remember, we saw them do it a couple of times in their games yesterday. And then we do see CS Pro Gaming. Fantastic result for them in this first game. They finished 5th overall. I'm automatically excited. Like, my voice just raised. I'm like, yes, CS Pro Gaming. As we do see, AST is just moving around now. They're out in the open. They're by the coast. So they've got a nice area where they don't have to have that much vision as Rose are going down.
We'll let everyone get through the bridge. What are you doing? No, the car explodes, gets 3 members down. Let's go, Rose.
Yes, trust the process. Getting outnumbered, outtaken in that vehicle, could not get away in time, and that gatekeeping paid off for Rose, Maxman.
How do you say "you shall not pass" in Chinese?
I don't know.
Guys, tell us in chat, please. I'd like to know how to say that.
I'm not going to try to...
No, maybe not that.
No, see...
Look at that. They had 2 cars, 3 members in the same car, and that's very unfortunate for their side as we're going to be losing 3 members right off the bat. Rose, they're happy about that. Just going to use a smoke during their looting session. 3 extra points on their side. Rose, once again, one of the most aggressive teams we've seen so far in the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split Imperium.
Well, they do say that after a certain experience of satisfaction, you do tend to have a smoke. So that is their reaction of having a high level of kill satisfaction. Let's have a smoke, guys. Let's relax, reevaluate, take in what has happened, and then move on, because this next zone is going to start closing in. It's not as much of a decrease as kind of as usual. But it's still enough that's going to have to start pushing the likes of Team 12, Team 3, SNG, ABBA, and the likes of CS Pro Gaming, as well as, of course, Onyx, who didn't have the best performance in Game 1, Maxman, but they're going to have to start moving in towards the safe zone.
I'm seeing on that coastline there on the east of the map, LZQ and AST might be clashing extremely soon. We'll have to try and keep a close eye on those two teams. Games of PUBG going to be roaming around. Same for Team 13, the Destroyer. This Destroyer hasn't had really a lot of good actions, unfortunately, yesterday's game. They've been really having a hard time applying pressure. Same in game number 1, but they can try and do it in this game. They're still only 15 teams up, though. So.
And let's be honest, they're currently lying 30th overall, Maxman. So they have, I suppose to a certain extent, you could say the only way is up for them. So yeah.
Look at that, camp to win. They're going to be rushing in this compound 3v4. Will they be able to get the upper hand on LZQ?
Look at Sprite. Sprite, what are you doing? You've got to make sure that the rest of the team are with you. It's Fabulous shooting in through the window.
Oh, cars are moving. Coffin today, Imperium. You get a car and you die instantly. See, camp to win will be losing one member, and their AST just around the corner. Once again, AST has one perfect positioning. They're going to be sandwiched up. Camp to win, not in the best of locations. And right behind them, that's it. Team AST, they have the coastline. They had the perfect positioning and opportunity to shut down Camp to win. They're going to be taken off the map.
They got sandwiched between AST and LZQ. LZQ didn't know where AST were, I'm sure, and AST didn't know where
CS Pro Gaming.
LZQ. Come on.
Okay, they're rushing into the compound. They have the grenades up and loaded. Going to try and cook it for them. Is that a flashbang or grenade?
Oh, look at all those grenades between CS Pro Gaming and Hype. They're going all over the place. They don't quite connect to any of them because CS Pro Gaming, they're moving in.
They're going to try and rush in against Team Hype. Hype Turtle and Adele going to do the fight of their own. As one member on the side of CS Pro Gaming and on Hype will be taken down on both sides. Also, Turtle taken down by Adele. Now this is turned into a 3v2 scenario, Imperium, for the side of CS Pro Gaming. And they're trying to regen one member back up to do a 4v2. If they can. Can I pull off 4v2? They're going to try and... Adele is on the back side of this fight. They do finish off one member. 3 members still up and running on their side. Was one down. Nixon also going to be put on his knees. Hype, only 1 member remaining. Can you make it out alive? I do not really think so. Claiming another kill for himself. They're trying to shut him down. And Snake will be a casualty. Able to knock someone down, but just no kills. So no extra points going over to the members of Hype.
Fantastic play by CS Pro Gaming.
Hello. Disconnected. Okay. See you later.
Got disconnected from that game in terms of losing his life. But CS Pro Gaming, Max, man, it was a bit risky for Adil to be on his own, but he took down Turtle. What that left was the other 2 members of CS Pro Gaming, because one of them was knocked out. That left it to a 3v3 situation. They flanked around, took out the other 2 members of Hype, and then it just became that full squad wipe. Really great play by CS Pro Gaming. And as I said, they finished 5th in this game 1. They're going to keep following up with another good performance.
Yeah, they're doing so good so far. So LZQ still on the coastline. Same going to be the case for Team BNT. AST the same. Camp to win. 1 member remaining. I think he's going to try and play it sneaky, trying to get those positioning points as he's the last member still standing on their side. We saw people try to use that strat, trying to play sneaky and get those positioning points. But at the end of the day, it's not worth it. You will get taken out pretty early on if the teams can spot you. And once again, a moving coffin. LZQ just going to be rushing in this compound. 1 member on his knees. Will they be able to turn this one around? Fabit still up and running. Can he try and come back with some manpower? He will not have the time to res him back up. He's going to get flanked over by some members. Going to try and get the upper hand. Oh, yes, he gets 1 member down on the side of Team 13. The Destroyer losing one of their members. Now does get 2. Nicely done. Fabit being the MVP of this skirmish so far. Another rush coming on through, but unfortunately that's going to be a little bit too overwhelming. Does not kill him quite yet, as LZQ Sprite going to be around the corner trying to get the upper hand. But no, he's shooting the ground. What are you doing, my friend? Karsh going to be Evan. 2 kills for himself. Last member remaining of LZQ will be almost taken down. What are you doing? Shoot him back, baby. Let's go. He gets him down on his knees. Last member of the Destroyer, but unfortunately was being so low HP. LZQ Sprite couldn't answer back with enough firepower, and that's going to be 1 team swipe out. That was such an even fight.
That was a great back and forth.
They just went on 1 by 1.
Yeah, it was 1 by 1.
What, they could have just like harassed full team.
They tried to, but we saw that 1 member Destroyer got clutch play, as we do see more action going on in other areas of the map.
Damn it, ABBA being the dancing queen, but the dying queen right now, not able to really make it out on top. And they are going to have 1 member a little bit too fast. Same for EOTC, should be taken away. Imperium Just trying to sneak his way into the bush, maybe try and not get scouted out. Maybe a pan. Are we going to have a pan kill? Yes, give me a pan kill. There it is. I want to transform my trusty frying pan in a killing pan.
Oh, yes.
For you Pokemon OGs out there.
So we do see Onyx gotten another couple of kills. CS Pro Gaming, they're on 4 kills so far. They're looking good. They're good position. They're still a full squad. We're 16.5 minutes into this game. 40 players left over 13 teams. It's going generally, I feel, as we expected, Maxman.
Slowly but
couple
surely.
of great squad wipes, couple of great squad fights as well. And no mercy with those 3 members remaining. As we do see, another loot crate has dropped.
Yeah, going to be having a nice little bit of loot there. The
MK14.
MK14. Not one of my favorite weapons, to be honest, but if you feel confident with it, you can give it a try, especially that tier 3 loot is what you're looking for. Also, that white ghillie suit, they're trying to be as sneaky as possible on this Vikendi map.
Rose are near it, but they're still camping that
They can use it as
bridge
bait.
compound. And yeah, they could use it as bait. But then again, if any of these teams have as much of a level of experience as I'd imagine they will, they could really sense that there could be a bait there. So definitely wouldn't be the wisest choice for right now for any teams to go for that loot crate around that bridge compound area. Move out. They're looking pretty safe so far, as are SNG.
17 minutes in the game. SNG still nice and lively, just holding their compound for themselves. 13 teams on the board, still up and running. 40 players still alive. And slowly but surely, the players are getting taken down, taking a little bit more time as we expected in Pyramid. The zone is going to be almost closed up entirely, and we'll be able to see where the next zone will be standing. Is it going to be another coastline ending on Vikendi?
No, I reckon it's going to end around Cement Factory.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at Rose, perfect.
Which is good, because if you look at that, it seems like it's quite a snowy, flat area with decent bit of rock and coverage that these teams can play around.
Yeah, look at that. So Cam to win, they have one member just sneaking his way through, trying to get that higher positioning point as possible, trying to not get scouted out whatsoever. He's just on the tippity top of that hill over there in the distance.
Also,
he's still up.
Che Guevara, my hero, my absolute hero of today's games, my man of the moment. He's putting
some effort,
KG SWAT up higher and higher, because you saw since he survived, I believe we've seen 2 squad wipes that automatically puts KG SWAT essentially 2 places above in placements.
Yeah, if you can do that, if you can stay until the very end of the game, if you can just try and maybe even get that white ghillie suit that was in the loot crate, that would be really good for him to try and not get seen.
But I
often,
don't think
like, Rose is still around there, so maybe you don't want to deal with it. Rose are still in the zone and gatekeeping that bridge area. There's going to be one team, I don't remember what team it was, but it's going to have to go through that bridge area, so Rose is ready to take them down if they do rush through that point, because there were not really any other bridge or any other way
no mercy!
But yeah,
and AST!
Yeah, moving coffins once again.
Sorry, move out.
Move out. Going to be having 2 cars under their control. And they're rushing slowly towards ABBA. Yeah. ABBA not really in the best of scenarios. They could get out-traded 4v2, but they do have that protection, extra layer of protection from the compound itself. So they could
They're just going to wait.
Move out.
They're going to wait, Max, man, because they can hear the noise of the vehicle, so they know there's a team around them, but they can try to get a bit of a scope.
Yeah, BNT. Also, we saw AST just a few seconds ago that was on the move. BNT, after that huge fight they picked up a little bit earlier in the game, they're still nice and lively. They did miss one member earlier. We saw they just jumped literally over him.
Should have gone to Specsavers, Maxman.
I want to see a replay of that. I really want to see a replay of that moment. That would be just a nice thing to add into a montage. Epic PUBG Mobile Club Open montage.
I expect it to be in the highlights.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that he jumped over Che Guevara, that was absolutely just, absolutely amazing. Could not plan that.
Larky being low-key sneaky right now.
Yeah, but he's now outside his safe zone, Maxon, so he's really going to have to start moving in sooner rather than later.
And he's just like waiting. He's got a few regen packs. He's got 4 health packs to regen back to 75% HP, so he's fine. He can take his time to move out. He's just going to stay on the outskirts of the zone.
How much that safe zone has shrunk, Max, man. It's like putting a T-shirt through a hot wash. It's shrunk tenfold.
Wait, I thought there might be a member of AST that was going to go right on top of him. He's going to be using a few of his first aid kits. Imperium back to 75% HP, but this zone is hurting and it's hitting like a beast.
See, he's not getting up because he knows there's vehicles around, but if he hears the fact that they're driving away, the fact that he's in the blue zone, he should just be getting up and running, Max, man. All he has to do is get out of that safe zone, because also it's only 20 seconds until it starts moving back in.
Gaming, they're rushing on top of Team Move Out, putting one member on his knees. Emerge extremely low right now, but still it's going to be in 4v3 situation. Move Out with one member down. Can they pull it off, ladies and gentlemen? AKM going to be for Pangmi. Nice DPS can be coming out on this spray. Emerge should try and regen. He did regen back up with a full med kit. He's
Emerge!
HP. Oh, nice. They lose one member. Now it's going to be turned into a 3v3 scenario, Imperium. Will they be able to regen him back up? They do have the smoke. He should be able to regen him.
Oh, great Molotov cocktail reposition sees Pro Gaming.
Yeah, nice Molotov, going to be doing a nice amount of work. Oh, going to be shots fired right on top of Adele. He will be taken down. CS Pro Gaming now going to be 3 members strong. Emerge, trying to rush away, trying to flank AJ.
Look at Emerge.
Get the upper hand. Nicely done. Sneaky moves. AKM, there's going to be one member on his knees. 2 move out. They're still in the middle of this house. And Emerge has the information, but I think he's just not ready to pick that fight for the time being. Going to go back to the safety of Magenta of CS Pro Gaming. It's turned into a 2v2 scenario, Imperium.
On a side note, we've also got AST flanking around. We've got Team 7 of BNT. We've got all these teams coming into this fighting zone where 2 teams are already taking each other out of.
The Destroyer, Keshan, going to be extremely low. There he is, put on his knees. Should be dying extremely soon. But move out. Oh, NT is just around the corner. He will be spotted out by Pangmi and taken away for his trouble. Now it is a true 2v2 scenario of CS Pro Gaming versus Team Move Out. Move Out's been extremely consistent throughout the entirety of this tournament. But will that be enough to overcome the obstacle that is CS Pro Gaming? Imperium, your favorite team?
It's not just CS Pro Gaming, but you've got BNT, you've got AST, you've got ABBA, should I say, and they're also fighting amongst themselves. The play zone has taken out the Destroyer, cashing on a side note, but we are constantly seeing more and more team fights coming together because that safe zone is shrinking heavily.
Oh, look, he's still there.
Look at him! Look at him!
the legend, KG SWAT. They haven't spotted him out quite yet. The zone is literally just behind him. But have they heard him? Have they had the information? They have the third person view. Yeah!
I see him.
Unfortunately, they're going to survive any longer there.
On a side note, it's actually BNT, the same team that took the other members
finished the job.
Finished the job. So, you know what? Fair enough. Fantastic play by a final member of
12th place.
KG SWAT.
12th place is still better than what they would have had if he died early on. They would have been like number 15, I think.
14th?
Number 15. Burger King foot led. No, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, more action's going down as Merger being taken out by Move Out.
Damn it, I'm saying Burger King foot lettuce, and at the time being Move Out secured 2 kills on the members of CS Pro Gaming, shutting that team out.
That is a squad wipe for Move Out, but they're going to have to respawn pretty quickly because we do see AST are shooting from a distance. You got BNT close to them. Otmar is out in the open, but he's got the high ground. Yeah, he's got the high ground, but not that much protection. Maybe he's got to try and peel back towards the safety of his allies as Move Out. They are trying to try and peel away from this compound. The zone is slowly but surely moving in Imperium in the next 5 seconds. Pangami did get into a vehicle on the side of Move Out, so they might just be looking to get into that vehicle and move straight into the safe zone as quickly as possible to avoid the action. It's like they don't quite know what to do. You got to make a decision, guys, and just run with it because time is ticking. Yeah, time is ticking. Imperium as the zone is going to be now coming in already 1/4 in. Game Officers of PUBG going to be holding placement in that compound. But it still hasn't moved since early Imperium. Abba? Now a rush from Team AST. Abba do have the high potential of aggression on that team. AST going to have one member a little bit split. DT Moore 055. Going to try and rush behind that tree just in time. Will he be able to survive it? Yeah, it seems like he'll be fine. Does get look at Onyx! Onyx, though, they're looking for the rush. AST, hello, how do you do, my friend? He does get taken down for his trouble. 1-for-1 trade out overall. As AST not feeling very nice. They have 3 members down. One member actually killed right there. And Otmore cannot save his allies. Has very little amount of protection for himself. He's going to try and get to the safety of that tree. Still getting sprayed by the members of Rosa. Still holding that entry to the bridge like an absolute beast of a team. They are indeed. Onyx keeping quite well. They're down to 3 players, but we're seeing the play zone taken out. Wolf Yaman is also taken out. Move Out. Move Out is under a lot of pressure because No Mercy finally getting onto them. Yeah, Move Out will be taken out of this game. Abba, be careful. AST still 1 member strong.
might be able to get the upper hand on Team ABBA. The zone is closing in, is forcing him into that compound. BNT going to be wiped out by Team Games of PUBG. Still, the zone going to be forcing him away as soon as possible. ABBA going to be also getting that kill on the last member. Another team gets swept out.
Once again, we don't talk much about SNG because they tend to kind of camp or just be in the position, and they get 2 kills just like that. It's like they know where to be.
You know you're sneaky when even the casters don't see you, and we can see everything.
We see
everything but SNG Club.
Yeah, exactly. And we haven't talked much about No Mercy, Maxman, but they've gotten a couple of kills. They're in a pretty nice spot, but they do need to start moving in towards the safe zone. They've got gamers of PUBG near them, but they're also under a little bit of pressure themselves. As you do see the overview of this map, and look at SNG. Bleak Snake on the top of that roof, giving him such a level of perception on perspective on where the rest of the players are.
Games of PUBG, Yamin going to be on the ground with 2 members of ABBA just around the corner there. Might try and come in to swoop out 1 extra kill point. Games of PUBG, they're slowly trying to rush their way in. They're using the smoke as cover, but ABBA has the information now. They have the upper hand on that aggression, but Alpha responding with heavy fire. Somebody's just now a slither of a HP. Can't really do much right there. Just going to spray a little bit more with that AK. Whoa, no, with the M4. He just gets taken down with just no HP remaining. And now Gamers of PUBG going to be swooped out of this game Imperium. 1 member still remaining on their side, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it out alive, but Sabri just very lucky on that game.
Fantastic. Not just lucky. He was so calculated. He was down to low health. Any other player would have ran away from that. But Sabri stayed there. Great play by him, and we do see Roser moving in away from that bridge compound because the safe zone is going in. Look at Bleak Snake getting fantastic shots onto No Mercy. That's another kill for SNG.
Bloody getting the kill on kill. Really weird to say, actually. But yeah, they do secure that for themselves. No Mercy, 1 member down on their side. Gangski, Vegeta, still going to be there on the side of Onyx and also on the other team, SNG Club. Still, they're holding their ground so well. They have the perfect positioning, but the zone might be having to push them a little bit further in, so you can't hold that roof any longer.
Yeah, indeed, as you do see that No Mercy pun moving in. You got a couple of members No Mercy, but Gangxi facing up against Bloody.
Hey, what up? Okay, no, they're just playing around for a little bit. Gangski versus Bloody. Bloody losing a few HP right now. He's going to get sprayed out by Gangski with the Uzi. Uzi melee range is just an absolute beast of a weapon, ladies and gentlemen. He does get the upper hand, takes him down. Gangski going to regen himself back up, but SNG slowly going to try and make their way through. Bloody should not be regen in time.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, barely. No, it feels bad, man. Gangski going to try and respond, but no, he does get the headshot as he was lying down. Pretty easy to hit that head.
Yeah, exactly.
Only takes helmet too.
It was a great by Yo Green to run in there and to support. Yes, one of his members did go down, but to get that counter kill is definitely good thing for SNG overall, Maxon. This zone is starting to move in. We're down to 8 players, 3 teams. SNG still looking strong with 5 kills now, and they're going to go up against Rose.
Yeah, they're going to be scouted out by Capabra, and just trying to get a little bit of damage out there. Just going to be spraying with that M4, really viable weapon at this kind of like 150, 200 meter range. So you can definitely try and hold this house for himself. They are in the zone, so Onyx from Vegeta from Onyx
he's the only one that's left.
Are going to have to rush in, and they have to cross this river with very little amount of protection. Just purely looking at how this game is going so far, SNG might be coming in clutch and securing the 3rd win in a row.
Indeed. And on a side note, like Rose still have 4 members. So from a man point of view, they do have an advantage. From a positional point of view, as you see, SNG have the advantage. But you got to give credit to Rose. They're doing what they can. But Bleak Snake taking out 1 member at a time.
I don't think they can regen him, unfortunately. Shots fired on top of the remaining members of Rose. SNG doing a really good job with this zone. They are using that to their full advantage. Vegeta just rushing over there. He's on his own, but he's going to get taken out. He has no cover. Yeah, that was an easy shot for Bleak Snake. 2v2 in terms of teams right now. SNG SNG Club, versus Team Rose. Rose going to be having 2 members down right now. 2 members still up. 2v2 scenario. Imperium. Grenade's going to be running
here
low.
We go.
Bada beam, bada boom. Will it connect? It doesn't seem so. A little bit too far. Not cooked enough. Imperium. But Grenade does get the killing blow right there. Now it's going to be a 3v3. No, now it's going to be a 2v2. Still, SND Eugene going to be normally backed up by Bleak Snake. He should be regen just in time. 2v3 scenario. The smoke is going to be wearing out in just the next few seconds Imperium, and this might spell the end of the game for Team Rose. But it is Team Rose after all, the beasts of the last few days. And can't wait to see how they're going to try and pull it off. Yeah, we're going to have this nice split view. But Panda Man, be careful with SKS in his main hand. Maybe not the kind of weapon you want at this point in time, especially when you're on open fire. Match has ended and SNE Club securing 3 wins in a row in day 2 and day 3, Imperium.
It's continually impressive what SNG are doing in terms of both position, focus, safety, calculation, and getting that 3rd win of the tournament so far. Of course, they get a little bit of luck in terms of where this safe zone ends and how it ends up. But you saw how well positioned they were individually throughout that building. They had every single angle covered. As we do look at the highlights, I really hope we do see this BNT moment. Danish coming out clutch for his team against the KG SWAT.
That's what we've been looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Literally just jumping over him again. They have just no idea.
Like 3 times, they basically pass Che Guevara.
Destro trying to pull off the 1v3. He does get 1 member knocked, but unfortunately just not going to be enough bullets in that weapon, and he will lose it. Then there was a nice AKM move coming out from the members of Rose, able to stop that dive in the bridge.
Process.
Yeah, Cam to win there, losing 2 of their members. Still Cam to win, stayed pretty late into the game. They had one, was it Lakey? It was staying extremely late. Then you had also CS Pro Gaming pulling off that engage on top of Move Out. Move Out that did come out on top in a 2v2 scenario at the very end. Then there was also Fabit who was doing a really good job.
This was a great trade for trade squad fight.
Yeah, that was a really nice fight overall. And the team that did come on top, that was team...
it was the Destroyers that came out on top.
Yeah, it was Destroyer, right? I do believe it was that. And then another fight there on top of Move Out. They get taken down. BNT Man going to be the last member there. He did get taken out of his misery. Just overall, really nice second game, Imperium, on this Vikendi map. What's going to be coming up next is going to be double Erangel, so even more action.
Also on a side note, Onyx finished 3rd. That was the redemption result that they needed, because they had really performed. They didn't have the best result in game 1. They didn't have... They were lying 4th overall. They needed a good result. Getting 3rd is their way of saying, look, we are still in this, guys. We definitely have a lot to play for in this tournament. And yeah, great. I really love that Vikendi map. In my opinion, compared to the last couple of days, it was probably the most action we've had in the Vikendi map. But as we hopefully will get an overall standings image for you guys up there, so we can see where the teams ended up in this game too, to give us a bigger picture.
Once again, talking about standings, if you guys want to stay updated with all the extra information of the PUBG Mobile Club Open, please do go check out the link down below, clubopen.pubgmobile.com, to be updated with everything PUBG Mobile Club Open related.
Yeah, of course.
And also subscribe. Smash. Go get them.
Smash that like, smash that follow, smash that subscribe indeed. But yeah, let's talk about this game 3.
Erangel. Well, maybe let's talk about the standings.
There you go.
Okay, that seems a little bit better to talk about. Look at the results so far. Then BNT. We just checking out the second section. Okay, we're gonna have trusted process in 16's played. Very unfortunately. It
was very unfortunate. BNT. That's the thing. BNT were lying 25th overall. Max on in the standings. A 9th place finish in this game too is definitely fantastic for them to get. Solid 12 points. It's really going to help them. Then CS Pro Gaming actually didn't perform as well as I kind of thought, and now we do see the top 5 SNG, Rose, Onyx, No Mercy, and ABBA Esports.
Look at that, 10 kills, 9 kills for the 2 first place teams, SNG Club and Rose, absolutely dominating in this day 3 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Series so far. Really enjoying what they've given us in terms of PUBG action, Imperium.
And also, let's talk about the Destroyer. They finished in 7th, Max, and they got 15 points. They were in last place overall. And now they come into game 2 and they get a 7th place finish. That's fantastic. You
must have been in the last 8 teams, that's it.
Yeah. Of course. So all they need to do is just climb up a little bit more. Hopefully teams around them get bad results so they can just push their way up game after game after game. It is going to be this head-to-head between SNG Club and Rose 10 kills, 9 kills, first and second. The damage they've dealt, when you look at that, Maxman, Rose have more damage dealt, but because of the position that SNG Club have put themselves in on these maps, they've gotten more points.
You can see both of the teams team extremely even, so there are two teams to keep on the lookout in terms of the two upcoming matches on Erangel. Can't wait to see what these two teams are going to offer us in the near future. Going to have a little bit of a head-to-head in terms of players. SNG Club, their MVP was Pakaba. He was doing a really nice job. 4.8k distance going to be a run over, and 5.0k for one member of Rose. Once again, I can't read that. Unfortunately, I would love to be able to.
Just beast.
Yeah, even the MVPs after 4 kills did go over to Pakaba. But he had a pretty consistent in terms of damage, in terms of like between these two players. Yeah. So they're pretty even skilled players.
But even when you look at the fact that like, you know, one member of Rose has only got 1 kill based on this head-to-head, like that shows that Rose as a team, and I'm not saying SNG aren't as a team, but it seems that Rose as a team are really doing a lot together.
Yeah, more macro.
And, yeah, more macro. And that kind of just really helps them overall, especially when we come into this next couple of games, which is going to be on the Erangel map. Like I said, not to sound like a broken record, but that has never... actually, I was saying it wrong over the last couple of days. It just doesn't fail to deliver on excitement.
Yeah, it's just been so nice to see some Erangel action. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this second game of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, brought to you through the power of Vivo, the official sponsor, allowing us to have a 2.5 million cash prize on this tournament. Anyways, we'll be back in a few minutes. See you then.
Game, Vivo V15 Series. Vivo.
1 year ago today, PUBG Mobile went online in over 200 countries. On the 1 year anniversary of the game, we're here with you to witness the honor and the glory. The anniversary Royale Pass will go live as scheduled with the usual variety of rewards and a load of anniversary exclusive items, such as the brilliant anniversary outfit, the retro anniversary set, and the L&Q Chicken M762 finish. Don't miss out. PUBG Mobile, be the one. UC spent in Royale Pass will be fully refunded as your Royale Pass ranks up, so you can buy next season's pass. Royale Pass. You deserve it.
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding these skills will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. Once again, my name is Maxman, going to be joined with Imperium back for game number 3 on Erangel.
Yes, indeed, and we've had some fantastic couple of games, but of course, next to Erangel, the map of all maps, as you said, where it all began. Of course, gonna say once again, if you just joined us, of course, welcome. If you want to keep up to date with what is going on in the club, PUBG Mobile Club Open in all regions across all of the day's games, you can go over to clubopen.pubgmobile.com to check out all the standings, all the schedule, and get up to date on what is happening.
And also smash that like, subscribe, or follow button on social media of PUBG Mobile Club Open. Here you have the PUBG Mobile Esports YouTube channel. If you want to stay updated with all of PUBG Mobile related events and also be notified when we do go live.
Of course, and check out all the VODs and check out the previous day's action. That's previous games. Let's talk about the game that we're going to have, okay?
Erangel.
And what we're happening now. Erangel, like I said, it doesn't fail to excite us, doesn't fail to bring out the best moments in PUBG. I have to say, like we were saying off broadcast during the break, Vikendi, that last game was really good for action.
The most aggressive Vikendi game.
Yeah, one of the most aggressive Vikendi games I've seen so far, and it really showed the positioning of these teams and also how they are kind of starting to, I would say, get a lead in terms of aggression, kills,
seeing the dominant
points.
teams,
We're seeing the dominant teams show up. So in the first 2 games so far, the top 2 positions have been dominated by both SNG and Rose. First and second, respectively, on the 2 games. And as we now get into this third game, you want to see the other teams look to really creep ahead.
Yeah, like Group C is just absolutely dominating the standings so far, Imperium, as the plane is now on top of Erangel, going to be from south to north, so just can get access to anywhere around the map. Pachinki, who's going to be dropping there, Imperium? I expect Rose, No Mercy, the usual kind of teams to go there and play extremely aggressive early on.
You want blood. You want blood. If you want blood, you've got it, in the words of AC/DC. But yeah, this is also very accessible to the likes of George Pool, even to the military base. We are seeing No Mercy
dropping early,
seemingly dropping down towards Primorsk, which I actually like.
I can see them. I can see Rose. They're sneaking their way towards Pachinki. Let's go. Every time they dropped a Pachinki, they always wrecked everyone that tried to avoid them from taking that location.
I do remember that. Yes, it was absolutely beautiful to see. And now we do see these teams starting to move out. LZQ have dropped the latest team to drop. Actually, no, sorry, move out. They're the last team to drop. They seem to be heading towards Rozhok area. Maybe the school as well. So this could be a little bit of spicy action happening down. So cluster of teams heading in various different sections of this map, Maxman.
Hype and SWAT going to be 2 of the last teams to actually drop out of that plane. And as we expected, Rose going to be on Pachinki right away. And the zone on Pachinki also.
Oh, look at this first
That's perfect.
Safe zone. Perfect for the likes of No Mercy, especially even the teams that are landing around George Pool area, Camp to Win, CS Pro Gaming, and then even the teams that are in military base. It's going to be actually great for a bridge flank for one of these teams to camp that bridge area, so the teams that move across the military base.
Once again, repeat of game number 1. Trust the Destroyer losing Bullet on his knees, and no one really to try and save him right now. They're going to try and peel around him. But I think they're going to be losing him. Nice spray from afar with that UMP Imperium. He does get that killing, finishing blow. And Bullet going to be open for taken. And once again, a repeat of game number 1 as just the Destroyer is just going to leave.
And the Destroyer really kind of making waves. We saw that they went from 30th overall, Maxman, and after the standings, after this 2 games today, they're up to 25th. So this is definitely the progressive type of play we want to see them pull out. I don't think Surge is going to survive. No,
Why are you running? Takes him down.
As we do see Camp to Winner in this school compound, you've got CS Pro Gaming. Sorry, not school, I mean hospital, my apologies. And we do see that CS Pro Gaming are quite close by. Now, Hype, SWAT, and Move Over all around the same area.
Yeah, and we might have some fights breaking out extremely soon in Imperium as we are barely 3 minutes into the game. Going to have the camera panning around to have a closer look of the side of SWAT. Once again, Chukivara, is he going to be able to survive as long as he did in game number 2 on Vikendi? He got a lot of bushes to work around. He might be able to do a repeat. You never know.
Of course, if you can do it once, you can do it again. But Onyx are straight on the move over 2 vehicles, just going to move where they want to be. And now AST have the Nova compound to themselves. There is a lot of loot in the Nova compound. There's a lot of room for scopes. You have a lot of ammo and that fantastic level 3 helmets, and the backpacks can come out just for you around the Nova area.
Swan Hype, not really seeing each other quite yet. Just going to be trying to loot as fast as possible, trying to get those ARs and tier 3 items, if they can find any in that looting location. SNG also going to be themselves on the move. The winners of the 3 last games, Imperium.
Yep.
Got to see how that's going to be working out for them. They are towards military base, and they are actually in military base. So if they try and peel back, if a team is actually smart enough to hold that bridge, as you mentioned earlier, SNG Club might have a little bit of an issue because the zone will be going against them.
Definitely. I do think Gurkha has actually spotted the fact that KG SWAT is right there. He has a scope out with that VSS, my apologies. You know, the VSS is a great gun because it has an automatic scope on it. So in the early stages of the game, you can pick it up and you can actually do a little bit of work on it. Now, it didn't quite connect, but either way, he will have communicated with the rest of his hype team the fact that there is an enemy around him. I think a VSS is really underrated early game weapon. Yeah. After you don't want to keep it to the mid and late game, it's not going to really be as efficient. Of course. You only got 10 bullets. You can't spray and take them down unless you hit every single bullet. But early on, it's really good for early pressure and to try and hide your location a little bit, as Hype is going to be trying to run away, not really willing to take that fight against the members of KG SWAT. Going to be keeping that location of that hospital area for themselves. BNT and also Games of PUBG towards this location of school. Just no long-range fights breaking out quite yet. Just a little bit of trivia for you guys out there. Erangel, actually, why was it called like that? Because the creator of PUBG, his daughter was called Eren, and she was an angel, so Erangel. Oh my God.
I just saw that today.
That's actually mind-blown, in fairness.
Yeah, super sweet. Just not like that. Not like the game.
I wish somebody could put out the more you know graphic on screen for you guys. You know,
Maxman teaches you everything.
Yeah. It's your top fact with Maxman. Yeah. So we do see that Onyx, you know, once again has that kind of military base. Really, once again, great scope around there. AST are going to have to move somewhere possibly towards Onyx. It depends on what direction they go, because as you know, in that kind of military island, there are 2 ways of exiting it to get onto the mainland. You have that west side, you have that kind of north side. You know, it just depends on which way you want to go, depending on where the safe zone is. It is heading more towards west side, the safe zone is, Maxman, so we could possibly see them heading towards there. Yeah, they're going to try and start and be on the move as soon as possible. School is in the zone, same for the building in which BNT are setting their current base location at. LZQ going to be holding this small compound for themselves. I'm not sure if they are in the zone right now. CS Pro Gaming, Imperium, your team, your boys, your lads. Going to be also holding compounds for themselves. Camp to win. They're just going to be in the distance there. Team number 5 coming to you live from Nepal. Going to try and play it as sneaky as possible. They're very split. I think Nepal is a team, team Camp to Win is a team that's really trying to focus on those positioning points rather than kill points. They're always trying to be and sneak their way into the last standing teams, but always fail to do so, at least as of right now. Yeah, I do think they could do with being a bit more aggressive in some areas, Maxman. But at the end of the day, as a team, they're going to know their strengths, their weaknesses, or they're at least they're gonna learn more and more about their strengths and weaknesses throughout these games and against these enemy teams, as we do see the safe zone is moving in, and move out is going to have to move towards the safe zone, but it's the early stages of the blue zone, Maxan, so it's not really going to do that much damage, as gamers of PUBG have got a couple of vehicles. It's going to give them a high. Great parking coming out from Gamers of PUBG. I drive exactly like that in Imperium. I'm really proud of what Gamers of PUBG are pulling off with those driving skills. As Hype, they're just going to be driving there through. Right past BNT? Yeah, just right past BNT. BNT not really willing to take the shot or giving out their positioning, so they'll just
play it safe for now at least. They're going to be having now, how many, is that like 3 cars?
Wait, wait. Can we just take a second to appreciate the music right now? No, we RC shot straight away now as Gamers of PUBG notice the hyper moving across.
Yeah, they're just way too far. Imperium completely out of reach of the members of Gamers of PUBG. So no one going down right there. CS Pro Gaming haven't moved since earlier. Come to win just a little bit further in the distance. Hype still just roaming around. They're just
they're going. It's like they're going from one team to another. Going, hey guys, how you doing? Oh, that was a 4 out of 10 for that jump. 4 out of 10 for that jump, Maxon.
Yeah, that was a decent jumper, I'll give it.
It's like a 5. Good height, but the landing and the execution just wasn't there. Just wasn't there.
This isn't the Olympic Games, Imperium. What are you talking about?
Hey, esports could soon be an Olympic game, so thank you very much.
I will. Olympics.
Exactly. Oh. So let's think for the best here, especially with the prize pool of 2.5 million on the
PUBG Mobile. Creeping his hand towards me is scaring me a little bit. Okay. Get away.
Anyway, so trust the process, Maxman. They haven't had the best of games so far. A couple of disappointing kills so far. They had great moments in the first day, but coming into this third day, they definitely need to step it up a bit. As CS Pro Gaming are going ever closer to camp to win.
Yeah, 1v4. I don't know where his allies are as of right now.
Oh no.
Nit, you're maybe overstaying your welcome, my good sir.
They sniff, they smell blood. They have no idea. Nit is moving around.
Oh, let's go. Disconnect, gonna having a hard time. It still puts down a Nit in the time being. They shot him down to the ground. Bang, bang.
Yeah, it's a bang, bang. You're dead. 50 bullets in your head. That was a great run for my school days. But yeah, Camp to Win getting a kill. CS Pro Gamer are going to be down to 3 players. Maxon and SNG. It's like they know exactly where to be. They are tippity top team on the top of the PUBG Mobile Club.
No. Even though you are the tippity top of the mountain, at the end of the day, you're still only halfway up. Quote from Dr. Disrespect. Love you, Dr. Disrespect. You're the beast.
Anyway, but look at Move Out. Look how far away they are from the safe zone as we get an idea of where these teams are. Rose are heading towards the deep south area of this map. You see Hype are heading towards the deep south. They are actually already there. Could we see a battle down the south of these 3 or 4 teams that are moving down, with ASD also looking to get well into the safe zone? The Destroyer followed by KG.
Go get him! Come on, going to be rushing on top of KG SWAT. Team 13 TD, that's going to be Team D Destroyer. They are looking for blood and kills, but seems like they will be a little bit outrun. They're going to just set a location temporarily in that compound to see if there's maybe some extra loot. But Move Out still really far out in this zone, Imperium, and their health bar going pretty low. We're going to have to try and get onto the move as we have Rose now send location on this coastline and responding back to Hype. But still, they're just not caring about anyone, Imperium. They're just roaming around the map.
Yeah, honestly.
Visiting.
Yeah, it's like they're going on a safari. And they're seeing the wild animals of PUBG Mobile.
They're seeing the beast of Rose just
around the corner. You go. Exactly. But no, they have gotten out of the vehicle. They've gotten a high ground, but it is out in the open, Max Fan. They are right by the coast, so they don't have to be too, they have a nice area where they don't have to kind of look behind them too far. But then we also see Rose are in the same situation. So this is going to end in the deep south with SNG going for a swim. If there's any team I trust right now to be in the water and still come out on top, it's SNG.
Yeah, well, SNG seems like no one's there to respond to their arriving session on land. AST, Team Astana coming to you live from Kazakhstan. Going to be holding that location on the tippity top of this mountain. As Camp to Win also going to be roaming around cars all day, every day, Imperium. Absolutely loving it on this Erangel map, just having the time of their life.
Yeah, as we do see now, Onyx making a very clever play. I like what they're doing going underneath
Rose
the bridge.
is holding the bridge, to be honest, so this is smart.
Yeah, it's a very smart play from them. Of course, it's a slower process of getting into the safe zone, Maxon, but it is an overall safer process. Now, we do see this safe zone has shrunk very heavily. Gamers of PUBG, Maxman, Hype, Rose, they're all well into the safe zone and they're all looted up, ready to get into the thick of the action. Camp to win, close to AST.
13 minutes in still, 16 teams up and running. Imperium are going to have another loot drop right here and now. One of my worst locations in the game. I hate this place.
AWM?
Yeah,
Along
AWM.
with tier 3.
Good weapon on Erangel. Let's go if someone can get it. But it's also in that pit, so I don't think anyone can see the red smoke if they're pretty far away. So maybe no one will go to that location as of right now. Team 13 is going to be on the move, the Destroyer. But they're going to be leaving now. They have these 2 cars for themselves and still move out. Finally going to try and make their way towards that zone.
They have a vehicle. They're finally going to be able to survive. But you got to ask, what is that going to do to their health resources? Maxman, you know, between the energy drinks, between the pills, between the health packs, how low are they on those resources that if they get into a squad fight, they're not going to be able to survive?
Team Onyx able to make it through that portion of water. They'll be fine for now. Team AST also on the move. Trying to make it through to this coastline. They're trying to set a good location for the upcoming zone. Rose, they left that bridge a few minutes ago. They are now into... Is that Pachinki? Seems like... No, it's not Pachinki.
No, it's not Pachinki.
I thought it was for a second. Like, that looks like Pachinki.
Nah, now Gamers of PUBG looking to trade blows with KG.
Yeah, Gamers of PUBG going to get completely blown up and swiped out the entirety of this earth. Not able to do really much in response. Camp to win, though. BNT just around the corner. Might have a little clash in just the next upcoming seconds. Imperium. Oh, shots fired from Gamers of PUBG. And now they truly lose their last member. I thought they were completely swiped out. They'll lose everyone right now. Onyx taking some shots. Vegeta, Miz are going to be put on their knees against some members of SNG. They're clashing up. SNG going to be also losing 2 members on their knees. Man, what's going on?
Oh, we do see that Danish along with Man and JC. They're positioned quite effectively between those cars and that trees. They haven't quite got much of a high ground, but I do think they have great focus with that sniper, with that
M24.
With that M24 is just going to do a lot of work.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on with SNG and Onyx right now. It seems like Onyx is getting swiped out the surface of the Earth Imperium so far. We're going to be having 1 member on the ground. They will be able to res him back up in time.
That's a couple of smoke grenades that's being thrown out by Abba because they know that they need to protect themselves a little bit more, Maxman, because they're very open.
Yeah, also there. Trust the process. They did lose some members early on, but they're still there.
Oh.
Nice and lively. Oh, nice shots connecting onto disconnect. And they're going to be able to res him back up in that little house for the time being. Zone going to be slowly closing up. Where's the next location going to be? On Quarry. Please don't give me a Quarry ending. I hate that place.
Oh, I love Quarry, man.
Like it.
I love Quarry.
Oh,
as you do see LZQ.
Babbitt's not liking it, though. That's for sure. Taken down.
He's not going to be able to experience a Quarry ending because he's just lost his life. As once again, Camp to win, doing pretty good. Move out, did get a kill onto, I believe, 1 member of LZQ in the distance. And yeah, BNT, they're down to 3 players. They're looking pretty good. Hype, they've just been driving around. They got 0 kills, but they're in the top 15 so far. But they've got to start making positive moves as CS Pro Gaming. Gonna get 1 kill onto BNT.
Move out. Finally, the entirety of the team is going to be in the outskirt of this zone. Zone is going to be closing up in the next 14 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. They have 3 cars up their sleeve, trying to reposition. Oh, look at that huge fight. Rose going to be picking up a skirmish against the Destroyer. They're going to try and pull off the flank. Still 3 members down in Imperium, and they should be able to pick up their kills pretty damn easily on their side. Rose, still they lost a few members on both sides, but Rose do have 2 members on their knees. They should be able to get res back up. Still 4 members strong on the side of Rose. And they should be able to pick up the kills. Oh, look, he's... Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not very sportsmanship. Even though I do the same.
Maybe they're having a conversation. You know. Like, it's not allowed. But look at this. AST are coming in to clean up and pick up the pieces.
They saw the opportunity, but AST has responded back with heavy goddamn fire. Imperium. Rose kind of pull off the fight. Not really too sure. AST still 4 members strong. 1 on his knees, now 2 on the ground. And Rose still just a slither of HP remaining. Does make it out just in time.
Now the final 2 members of AST are running in there. Are they going to get the final blow and take out this Rose squad?
He was able to regen right back up to 75% HP. Rose able to clear it up, and AST going to be swooped back out. Rose, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying there.
Clean squad wipe. This is why Skedaddle, skedoodle. This is why Rose are lying second place after 2 games. This is why Rose have gotten 2 second place finishes, because even under the thickest of pressure that AST put them under, they still survive.
I mean, my mouth was just so overhyped, it just didn't know what to do with itself.
So you see Onyx and BNT having this open-ended 2v2 situation, trying to get the smoke grenades out, trying to get those hand grenades out there to effect. As Can with that Car 98 is trying to snipe out, man.
I think there was an M24, I'm not too sure. But anyways, Grenade's going to be running down on top of that. Or does he get a kill?
Yeah,
no, it's just way too far, man. Going to make it out alive. Yeah, it was an M24.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Camp to win, BNT, SNG, they're also looking pretty good. I believe SNG did lose 1 member of their team at some point. We didn't quite see. I think it was to the say-so. But Man being put under pressure by Can. Can and Man going at each other. That does rhyme. What can I say? I'm a poet.
Okay, Imperium, we're here for blood. As I said the other day, we want some action. LZQ Sprite, though, is going to be chilling, taking his time.
He's the only member left.
Going to be a Vulture waiting for the opportunity to try and get on top of Onyx. He's out of the zone, and look at that chunk of damage.
It's chunking out of him. But now, does Wolf and Can actually see him? That's what I want to know. Do they actually see him, because they are not looking in his direction?
They're letting their back open to Sprite, so if he's able to get the upper hand, he might be able to do a clean swipe with only the 2 members still up, at least in that portion of the map, Imperium.
Yeah.
And look at then No Mercy. They're extremely split over the entirety of the map. And in the middle of that, you have the side of the Destroyer. Sorry, of KD Swap.
He doesn't survive. Sprite gets taken out by the Say-Zone.
Try.
LZQ. No, he was trying to, but he left it too late. And that Say-Zone was just, that Blue Zone was just chunking too much damage. Camp to win. Still looking good with 4 members of their team alive. But now we see Move Out is getting a couple of kills over onto the enemy team. That is, I don't exactly know who it is. I think it's, it's KG SWAT.
We all saw yesterday on the Erangel maps how OP some huts can be. So Trusted Process might want to try and be a little bit cautious. Grenades could get the killing blow on them.
CS Pro Gaming?
Yeah. They're on the move. They have this 4x4. Have the upper hand shot on time on the top of the side of Move at least.
But see, they see where Move Out are. They know where Move Out are. Move Out are under a little bit of pressure. They do have the protection of the rocks, and the smoke grenades are grown out. But because this is near the quarry area and CS Pro have the high ground, that is definitely putting Move Out under a bit of pressure, Maxman.
Yeah, look at that. Still Trusted Process. They're holding that little hut location. Bilal going to try and rotate back to Man.
And so are BNT.
Yeah. They were trying to get to that location, trying to take them down. Magenta taking a lot of heavy damage. But he will not get taken down as No Mercy, Hype, and CS Pro Gaming going to be clashing against each other. 3v2v2 Imperium. Who will come out on top?
Look at Hype. CS Pro Gaming is throwing a Molotov. Not quite connecting, but is putting Hype under a little bit of pressure, Maxon.
Yeah, not really working out for them. Also, they have another member of No Mercy, so it's a 3v3v2.
And now we see Rose. Look at Rose. Look at this member, Rose. Oh, we got 2v2v2. Oh, 1 member down.
Didn't have the information. Really sneaky move coming up from the side of BNT. Rose with 1 member still up and going. Will that be enough to respond to the heavy firepower?
What's he doing?
BNT. What are you doing, my friend? He's just rushing in like an absolute mad lad. He still makes it out alive there. Man, he gets the kill. Can he get Man? He does. What a beast. The beast of the Rose, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, what a thorn in the side of BNT, this Rose team. Are there a thorn in the side of every team except SNG right now? I just can't help it. It has to be said, because that is absolutely fantastic. The team of the day so far has got to be Rose, despite only finishing second so far in the first 2 games. But now, CS Pro Gaming climbing the ranks, climbing the standings in this game 3.
Damn it, still CS Pro Gaming not giving up that location on top of the quarry, though. No Mercy. He has a few members of Hype right in front of him, and the zone is now going to be chunking down his HP slowly but surely. So he's going to have to try and move it in. Or be careful, has information on Gurkha YouTube. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. Will he have enough HP to get to the safety of the zone, though? I'm not too sure. Ooh, Ben takes it out in time. Get the kill, get the point. There it is. Nicely done, Pun.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful because he's got 1 member of Hype.
Regen up, regen.
Come on,
Go for it,
come on, no.
Not at the time. The regen will just stop just in time by Nixon, and that's going to be a reverse sweep. 1-for-1 kill overall. Damn. Look at all the grenades, smokes, everything.
The single kind of 1v1s or 2v2s are very interesting, Maxon, as Onyx are climbing back and getting kill onto one member of CS Pro Gaming. But once again, CS Pro Gaming are still looking pretty good, and Onyx down to 2 players.
And to win, going to be having one member on his knees, Imperium. Move out, they just got so many smokes in front of them. And they're just going to try and hold that location a little bit longer. No mercy, yeah, kill. That's the last member standing.
He's in the open, so it's a dangerous situation for him to be in. Emerge, and
look,
MX looking pretty good.
Onyx just chilling there. He's just like between opposing fire, and he's just taking his time in that little hut. He's safe for now. Rose still has 3 members strong after so many aggressive players. Still so strong at the 23-minute mark of this third game on Erangel.
Maximum, we still got 20 players live in this short area as this final member of... Sorry, Rose are actually still on with 3 players because they've kept all of them alive, as it is the beast of Rose getting a couple of shots onto CS Pro Gaming.
Seems like CS Pro Gaming going to be taken out. Yes, they will be swooped off. Unfortunately, Imperium rip for your favorite team. Rose slowly going to be trying to make their way through, but they're a little bit too split, taking a lot of heavy power. One member on his knees, still going to have one member extremely low in terms of HP.
Throughout smoke.
Yeah, Scar L going to be coming out from AJ on the side of Move Out, setting up that location, sticking together extremely heavily. And I think that this point in the time, it's really smart to do that.
Look at that one member, Rose, just behind a tree. Camp to win. I don't think they realize he's there, Maxman.
I think I'm going to go back on my point on the Move Out. They're sticking together a lot, and I think that's a smart thing to do because you're surrounded by enemies, so you want to try and concentrate your firepower. Maybe when there's only like 3-4 teams remaining, then you can start splitting up.
Yeah,
but right now, you're better off sticking together.
In fairness, though, Move Out are a little bit low in health. Camp to win did just get grenaded a bit, so that does lower their health. But look at this final member of No Mercy. He's high ground, Maxman. He's out of the really heavy action. This could be a really prime position for him to pick up a couple of kills for his team and to bring No Mercy up to a higher level.
If their firepower going to go between Onyx and Camp to win. Camp to win going to be losing one of their members
2 players
again. Yeah, they're going to be getting a nice swipe out. Disconnect and Lakey, they're still around the corner though. Where's that smoke? Where's that grass and those bushes able to really play as sneaky as possible? They're surrounded by 4 teams. That's a very scary place to be in Imperium at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they can't move an inch. CS Pro Gaming can do nothing but stay where they are, try to smoke. Hopefully, as the smoke does disperse, it does expose them a little bit more. Now they manage to throw them out there. What the best thing Camp to win can do, Maxon, is just hope that after enough time or after a short period of time, a couple of these teams start essentially turning on each other, so to speak, and it gives them a chance to move into a better position.
I can see 5 teams right there. So we do have one member then of the D-Destroyer and one member of No Mercy that just dropped out of the lip of that kill. 5 shot back and forth. Rose, the side of Rose, and Move Out. And Rose are going to be having the short part of that straw. Stay Imperium. They only have one member still alive. And I think Rose just got swooped out. Yeah, Rose going to be deleted. Unfortunately, 2 top 2s in a row, but this time around, they're going to be getting that top 6 position.
Yeah, it's still not a bad result for the third game of the day for them.
I guess they got a lot of kills, too.
And as far as you know, CNG have been squad wiped, so they have finished higher than SNG.
Yeah.
So that's going to end SNG's run.
Abba getting some nice shots. 2 members down on the side of Move Out. They had perfect positioning, but just weren't able to scout out the information about Team Abba. Gonna be knocking one member down. Might be followed up with Move
Out or out of it.
Also, the Zen is moving on. This is not great. That's going to be Move Out deleted off the surface of the Earth Imperium. Already a good move.
But look at Disconnect. Disconnect is still in it. That's the thing. He didn't move. Oh, wait.
I am the dead bush.
I just got caster cursed.
Yeah.
Yep. But either way, we're down to 3 teams. We're down to Abba, we're down to the Destroyer, and we're down to Onyx. Look at this final member in that hut. You talked about huts, Maxman. You said how important they are in this Erangel map. Boom. Paying off.
They must know Onyx. They can't see that hut say, there's 5 players still alive, 3 teams. It's not possible that no one's in there.
Yeah, but...
Oh, nice. They did chuck a grenade almost connecting. I don't think it did any damage.
It did connect a bit, didn't it?
It did do a little bit of chip damage. I didn't see the HP bar before the grenade hit, unfortunately. But slowly he's going to try and get an angle on the side of Abba, MK Gun, and also once again a Chinese name on the side of Abba. Going to be trying to hold their positioning as long as possible. Also, Abba that does come from Kazakhstan. So they got people a little bit all around. Like, you've got to have 3 players minimum for one country to be able to claim that you are from that country specifically. So you can have a little bit of mix-up of players. So that's why I think they got. Maybe it's Chinese, maybe he's not.
So you've got Kazakhstan, you've got Pakistan, and you've got Nepal being represented in these final 3 teams. Maxon, 5 players alive. This is getting. It's a little bit kind of passive for the end. Oh!
He was trying to look out with that grenade. He does have the AKM, can try and respawn back if needed. But Alba in a really good situation. They're not giving out too much of their positioning. They're moving around a little bit. Trying to put in a really bad situation. Onyx where they can't actually scout them out. Going to use that smoke to try and regen back up to full HP. Can't going to be coming out with the grenade. Does cook it up for a few seconds. Not connecting whatsoever.
It's hiding in the bush. He's waiting. He's holding out.
The zone is moving in. That is not going to wait, though. You can't ask the zone to wait. And now they're going to have to go on the flank of this mountain. Oh, be careful, though. Oh, man. He's just waiting to pick up the crumbs on the side of the Destroyer. Alba going to be having also... Oh, reverse. Nicely done there. Onyx going to be having...
Wolf,
almost
man,
down.
Wolf.
Wolf, which is a
Wolf
slither of
has
HP
been,
remaining.
Wolf
and
has
that's
been
your
beautiful.
opportunity, TD. The Destroyer. You can go in and sweep that last
2v1.
No, it's an actual
2v1.
1v1.
Oh!
It's 1v1. Gets a kill just in case he loses the last fight.
He's got no scope, though.
He's
He's got no scope. And Wolf's got the high ground. Wolf's been clutch so far in this game. And in this closing stages, can he get the final blow?
Yeah,
it's going to be 1v1.
The damage, and it does connect, and it will be going over to the last team. Winner, chicken dinner over to Team Onyx in that last 1v1 scenario.
Because the reason why is because that final member of Destroyer didn't have a scope. Wolf had a scope. He got 12 kills for his team, Max, man.
12!
Onyx got 12 kills. MVP straight away. That's it. MVP of this game. And I would nearly say MVP of the day just for individual play. To get 12 kills in one game, that's absolutely clutch.
I think that's deserved.
Yeah,
You know
that's very well deserved.
Very well deserved.
He's as we get into the highlights,
one of the very early skirmishes there. Once again, Trusted Process getting swooped out on Sanhok and Erangel. Definitely having not the best of days today. They were doing really good yesterday, but like today's just not their day to shine.
No, it's not indeed. And as we're just getting through this game, Camp to win, got a nice couple of shots all around. Gamers of PUBG were doing well, but then we did see KG SWAT come in. KG SWAT also had a good game as well this third game, as Danish was coming out clutch for that BNT team.
And look at all that Erangel.
Oh,
That was a really nice move, yeah. Oh, I didn't see a lot more out of that, very unfortunately. That was a really nice
This
touch
was a great moment.
Very close, though. Barely makes it out of the zone. Is able to get the reverse kill on top of Gurkhan. Barely able to regen, but he does get caught out just in time.
He just couldn't revive himself in time. And now we see, look at Wolf. Wolf, when he retreats at the perfect moment, then he gets right back in the thick of the action.
Yeah, also one bad point about the high ground, which Move Out did own for a bigger portion of the game, is that you're easily going to be scouted out in those areas on that terrain.
They had high ground, but they didn't have tree protection.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and also they're getting scouted out pretty easily there. That last one-on-one fight, unfortunately, a lot more precise coming out of the members of
Onyx.
Onyx, able to get that upper hand.
Just absolutely great game overall, of course. It was a bit more passive in the early stage of the game, I felt, Maxon. But then when it did get into that kind of final third of the game, we saw the team start to come alive. We saw a lot of teams survive until the last couple of minutes. That's why, for example, like the likes of SNG and Rose, they were doing well, but because there was a lot of teams still alive, they didn't really finish that high in overall standings for that third game, you know, and that's why it really paid off for the likes of the Destroyer and Onyx. Now, of course, Onyx were in a world of their own on that game. Wolf was just on a rampage.
If you are enjoying all of the PUBG Mobile Club Open action, ladies and gentlemen, go check out the link down below, clubopen.pubgmobile.com, to stay updated with all the extra information that you all need at home for this spring split so far. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe, follow, or like the pages of PUBG Mobile Official to keep up to date and be notified, especially when we do go live.
For a second, I thought you were about to say donate, and I was like, they have a 2.5 million prize
I'll give you my PayPal link. If you guys want to donate, I'll take it.
Literally, I was like, donate to the prize pool. Is that 2.5 million? Is that not enough for you, Maxman?
Donate me 2.5 million.
No, thanks. No.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, so I want to break down on who and talk about what teams we think are kind of really stepping apart outside of SNG and Rose, Max, as you do see out of results. And when you look at the likes of ABBA Esports, Camp to Win, Move Out, No Mercy, they're all getting higher results than I initially expected. And Rose got 12 kills, Onyx got 13 kills, but even if you look at Move Out, they got 7 kills.
I'm doing really well so far. I'm looking especially at Team Rose. They've been extremely consistent, but still no wins on their side. And Onyx also getting their 3rd win in the entirety of the tournament with
So
SNG.
matching with SNG.
Yeah, SNG and Onyx both 3 wins each, 3 chicken winners each.
But look at SNG. They only finished 10th on 8 points. That was realistically a very disappointing result for them. And they will not be happy with that. They will expect better coming out from themselves coming into this last game of the day. When you look at Team Onyx and you look at the Destroyer, where they played out overall, you know, the damage was so much more on Onyx, but the Destroyer still pulled out the stops to get that 2nd place.
Yeah, he was just playing extremely safe, extremely sneaky, and even though they did get overwhelming damage on the side of Team Onyx, at the end of the day, positioning points is still extremely important. Destroyer was not one of the teams doing that well on.
No, they weren't. They were.
Matches.
Yeah, they were overall. They were 30th place.
Yeah. So they have to try and get these kind of positioning points, or at least try and get to these semifinals of the top 24 teams of this split.
Wolf, look at Wolf. Look at this bad boy mother trucker with 12 kills, nearly 1,200 damage, 5 headshots, Max, man. That is ridiculous amount. And the distance cover at 8.7k, absolute beast.
Yeah, look at that headshot. Absolutely beast of a performance on the side of Wolf. Then once again, the side of Destroy, playing extremely passive, 0 kills, 0 well, of course, 0 headshots. Damage only 181.
Yeah.
But you can't get 0 kills and 1 headshot. That would be nice, though. I don't think you can't do that.
No, I don't think.
I think like the headshot counts only when you kill someone and you actually kill them with a headshot at the end. That's only what it counts as.
Key PUBG Mobile information brought to you by Maxman.
Maxman's daily tip.
Yeah, I know. But you've already done your daily tip.
I'll find more for you guys. I'll find more. I do research.
Yeah. So it's like, so I really want to talk about these teams like ABBA. They were lying in 16th place overall, middle of the pack overall in the overall standings. But when they get a good result like 5th, 6th, 7th, of course we will have to wait to see after Group B and D play. But that's really positive for them.
Is there a redeeming day today?
It is.
Doing extremely well so far. Anyways, guys, if you are enjoying it so far, thank you so much for sticking around with us for just a few minutes or hours of your day before getting back to something more productive. My name was Maxman, joined by Imperium. We'll be back in just a few short minutes for game number 4 once again on Erangel.
Your game, Vivo V15 series, Vivo.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, Mike, are you ready?
Wait. Should I go with the UMP9 or UC?
Sun's out, guns out.
You're up for summer.
Ready?
Okay. Well,
Ready?
Sorry. I'm late.
Any plans for fall break?
happy graduation! You made it, bro. So proud of you.
Sorry I'm late. What a day.
I hear ya.
Get
Come
this.
on!
Hey,
Watch out! Take this!
that's
Hey!
a real battleground.
Are you ready?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split. I'm your host, Maxman. I'm going to be joined with Imperium. I don't know what that was, but that was something.
It was something.
Are you not entertained?
It was something special. All right, yes, indeed. We're in day 3, game 4. We've had 3 awesome games, and of course, this PUBG Mobile Club Open is brought to you by the fantastic official sponsors, which are
Vivo.
Also,
not the
Vivo.
official.
Vivo.
Okay.
The
Let's not
official
talk about them
sponsors
again.
and the official smartphone of the PUBG Mobile Club Open. And of course, if you've just joined us, welcome to the stream. And if you want to get up to date, if you want to check back on VODs, if you want to see where the players are standing, the teams that you might be supporting, where they're landing, you can go over to clubopen.PUBGMobile.com. Nearly forgot it, but I got there finally. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. But we are into this game 4. We already had a great game 3 on this Erangel map.
All games have been super fun.
They
Sanhok was a little weird, I think,
fun.
but like game 2 and 3 have been so much fun.
Vikendi really surprised me at how fun and aggressive it was. And I do expect nothing better. But yeah, this playing trajectory is very much nice and easy for this team to access very much where you want to between North George Pool and the military base.
And guess who is going to Pochinki, Imperium? The one and only Team Rose. They are
What?
back at it.
What?
What?
Rose are going to Pochinki?
What are you doing, Rose? Jeez. Nah, they're going to give it another try. It did work out for them last game. Definitely was able to get a lot of loot for themselves early on. I can't see anyone really going towards military base. Oh, yeah, Team Onyx going to be making their way over there. Once again, a very scary location if the zone is out, as you might be kind of closed away from the mainland.
And we do see that a good few teams have gathered around the North George Pool area. We've got Camp to win. We've got the Destroyers, who had a great performance last game. We've also got CS Pro Gaming as well as AST, all making their way down. It's a vast area between Hospital and North George Pool, so there will be a lot of terrain for them to grab a decent bit of loot. But look at Neat already, just playing it quite safe.
Does he have a weapon? I'm not even sure if he does.
I don't think he does. Maybe he's just
AFK for a bit.
Maybe he's making Grass Angels or something like that. But the Destroyers, as I said, they got second place in this last game, Maxman. They had a really good result, and now Camp to win. 2 of their members are looting up this Hospital. Hospital can be a surprisingly really decent place to get some good loot, some good amount of ammo, and the right gun, the right scope. There is only 2 of them now. We do see the other 2 members have got vehicles. They're going to be able to move around this map quite quickly, and then obviously pick up the relevant equipment that they want to get.
Yeah, just trying to cover as much land as possible. And Move Out just barely landing very far away from the dropping position of the plane.
But they're close. They're close to, I believe, AST? I don't know if it's AST or forget
PNT and Gamers of PUBG are setting themselves up in the exact same location as last game.
Yep.
They got their set locations where they want to go every single time.
Yeah, it wasn't AST, my apologies. But yeah, and that's the thing with Erangel. I've said that teams like to drop where they like to drop in Erangel.
Like Rose.
Yeah, like Rose. You know, because it's such a well-known map and because they know it very heavily, and
they're confident.
They're confident. They're not afraid to have to move across the whole map to get to the safe zone, because that blue zone tends to move quite slowly in the early stages of the game. So yeah, teams have their preferred places.
Yeah, so Onyx, they're going to be in the military base. I also saw Trusty Process. They didn't drop too far away from there. They were getting punished a lot early game in day 3 today. So they're just not willing to pick those early game fights, playing it safe. And yeah, just 1 member of ABBA, 2 members of ABBA actually going to be trying to respond with heavy fire on the members of Move Out. But they're getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, they're just getting out there indeed. No real damage dealt to Move Out, in fairness. So those shots that ABBA dealt out didn't really do much. Gotta be careful of those hay bales, guys.
Can I try again saying hell bales?
You even said it wrong again.
I can't say it.
God,
hay bales.
Can we type F in chat for Maxman's English?
Damn it.
Type
I
F
swear,
in chat.
at the end of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split, I'll be able to say hay bales. I will be able to. Thank you.
3 times in a row.
Hay bales, hay bales, hay bales, hay bales.
Ooh, well, would you look at that?
Seeing some improvement.
Either way, that was just a heated moment. You got a lucky opportunity, but yeah, moving into a nice compound, a nice set of buildings that they get a decent bit of loot. Onyx got a vehicle for their team, so that's really good. One step ahead thinking, Maxman. So it leaves 3 of their members to loot up the military base buildings, and then one member gets the vehicle, so then they can move out as quickly as possible. Really nice thinking from them.
If nobody is sieging those bridges, of course, that's going to be...
Yeah, of course, but that we will have a look at once we hopefully get an overview of where the teams are on this map, where this safe zone is, and obviously, you know, the zone is starting to move in, but like I said, it's moving in slowly on these first couple of times, and yes, we get an overview. LZQ and Hype both potentially could be camping those bridges.
I love how normally in day one, No Mercy would be always the team to go for the Pachinki location, but now they're just giving up. They're like, okay, Rose, we respect you as a team, and we'll be.
Well, yeah, that's because they're facing a different group of people, and they, you know, when they were going up against the teams of Group B, no disrespect to them, they were less aggressive. Whereas the likes of Rose, they see the leaderboard, they see the standings.
Go in and go hard.
Yeah, and they're respecting what Rose are doing, and it's a very clever play for No Mercy.
That's what she said. Yeah. Anyways, BNT and Game of PUBG, they're still going to be in the location Imperium in pure utter depression on my side.
Yeah, now Hyper going that. KG.
Yeah, be careful there. Team 10, there's going to be KG SWAT taking a little bit of damage. Oh, no, wait, drop out right there. He took a little bit of damage. He is dropped. He is on his knees. And then the remaining members of KG SWAT, they're going to be rushing on to try and get that kill from
They really should. But then again, because he's on his own.
Back?
No, it would be stupid for them to stop, to be honest.
I'll be back.
Now, they could find a better position. Oh, wait. No, they are.
Gonna try and save their friend. Gurkhan YouTube.
Come on. KG Smart. Be aggressive. Rush him in. Surprise attack them. A grenade isn't going to be enough. Swarm the area.
Another hot move.
Take the Rose formation. Okay,
no,
this is better. This is better. Smoke grenade is now being pulled out by Nixon, so he can try to take him out, but that's going to be 2 kills.
Done. A little bit of a flank coming through. He can't escape right now. I would even leave him, Gurkhan.
Wait,
just
no.
leave right now.
Did you know that Nixon actually managed to revive Gurkhan
he was
before Nixon got knocked out?
Grenades going to be flying towards the members of Hype. Going to be doing a little bit of damage, I think. But yeah, go in the car and just leave right now. They do have the smoke, a little bit of extra cover. Will they be able to make it out in time? Ooh, the escape of the century, ladies and gentlemen, but they still do lose one member. Again, Nixon, not the best.
Just leave. Leave, Gurkhan. Leave.
Oh no, he's still staying.
No
Never
way.
give up on your allies, Imperium. Another smoke going to be coming on through. They're trying to reposition themselves to apply pressure on Gurkhan and Nixon. They're going to try and get that finishing blow. It's pretty low. I think that's over. Yeah, Gurkhan, you're just better off leaving right now. You won't
In the
save
words
his life.
of Rick Astley, never going to give you up, never going to let you down.
Can he go get it? Yeah, he's dead. See you later, Alligator. Gurkhan should try and leave now.
Okay, can Gurkhan survive?
Ago. Like, to be honest. But at least he makes it out alive, but
I have to say, to be honest, that was a little bit disappointing from KG Smart. I think you'd agree that really they should have taken a more aggressive attitude on that swarm, and they should have gone in as a 4-man team.
I think they played it passive because they didn't know where the 2 remaining members of Hype were. I understand, but I think that like in that scenario, even if it's the case, 4v3, you still have the man advantage, so you should probably try and play aggressive.
They should play aggressive. You know, take control, dominate, and then look to forge your own path. However, they still got a kill, so no real, you know, still a good result overall for KG Smart. Trust the process, you know.
Making out of military zone, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that map for you on the side. No, absolutely fantastically. Beautiful, beautiful scenery as we do see Rose occupying Pachinki like it's their homes that they come from and where they were born. Because they are just... Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
It seems like it. Like,
what?
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just going to say, are you saying China looks like Pachinki?
Let's go back to
Let's
the game,
go
guys.
back
Let's
to
go.
this game.
Move out. Gonna be once again out of the zone.
As the safe zone has now moved in, we will see the likes of Team 12, SNG, my apologies, who didn't have the best of performances last game. They're going to want to come back strong. They're coming close to ABA Esports. Maxman, as we do see now, Trust the Process putting a lot of pressure onto KG Smart.
KG SWAT, they're definitely not the best situation. Explosion of the car will get the killing blow on Teamer 290. And now one man standing on the side of KG SWAT. That was some really long range fighting around, like probably 200 to 300 meters. I'm not too sure, Imperium. But Trust the Process definitely pulled off way better moves than what we saw in the 3 first games.
Yeah, really good play by them. That's 2 kills on the side of Trust the Process. Great focus. They must have some great equipment. I'd like to see what kind of loot that they do have in terms of scopes, guns, because either way it has definitely worked. However, Camp2Win are moving closer towards CSP Gaming, CS Pro Gaming. We could see this squad v squad activity, and once again,
CS Pro Gaming going to be responding with heavy fire. You've seen so many different playstyles in the side of Camp2Win. You have one guy just sneaking through the grass and the other just rushing in with cars. That level of synergy is not the best. Now he's finally waking up. He's like, oh, okay, maybe I should rushing with his team. But the synergy on their side is just not that consistent. Wouldn't be something I would remember them for.
Yeah, no, exactly. CS Pro Gaming, one of my favorite teams. To be honest, they are my favorite team of this wildcard region.
Freaking fanboy.
No bias. Fanboying indeed. Emerge. Big fan of his. He's pulled out some fantastic plays right from the start. But gotta give it up to Gurkha on hype, who's taken out Rose. One member of Rose with a grenade in that Pachinki area of the map, I would believe, if my info is correct, but we don't know for sure yet.
We'll have to see if we can pan over to Rose. They were going to go over to ABBA, that is at the shooting range right now. Just no one around to try and threaten them whatsoever, so there'll be time for the next few minutes before the zone does close out. Closing up right now, actually, Imperium going to be on trim range in the next upcoming seconds. Games of PUBG, they did the same kind of rotation, same for BNT, exact copy, paste, repeat rotations as of we had in game number 3 on Erangel.
It's just where they want to go. So formation, as you are seeing a car fight.
Hype always in the car. The better way to make your way through the Erangel map, ladies and gentlemen. They're just going to be now letting them escape for the time being. Onyx Vegito pretty low. His car is extremely damaged.
Also, that car is close to going on fire and being blown up, so he's got to be careful about that. Onyx managed to survive, and Wolf, the player of game 3, got a massive amount of kills, hoping to do the exact same in this last game. Yeah,
Rose, unfortunately right now, they did lose one member early, as you mentioned, Imperium. They're just going to have to try and deal with that. CS Gaming still with the same fight with the members of
knocking out that door. Great job, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty usual things you want to try and see.
Yep.
Trying to create more openings in that house. This under the direction of the members of Camp2Win. Camp2Win, they're a little bit split out. Same for CS Pro Gaming. Don't know where that fight's going to really go towards now. The next zone going to be once again towards... Not Quarry. I was going to say Quarry, but towards Hospital and Gatka. So
yeah, but look at that big mountain area. That could allow one of these teams to really occupy that mountain space, giving them great scope of the teams around them, giving them great vision. Of course, when you're on the higher parts, you do have potentially less protection. But if you go up there with a vehicle or two, Maxman, gives you that level of protection. Yeah,
we've also got to take off 2 flanks at the same time. Might be a little bit complicated, but right now, Camp2Win going to be exchanging fires back and forth with CS Pro Gaming, but once again, no one going to be taken down whatsoever.
He just fell off the whole building. Must have taken a bit of damage for that.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of damage. He's fine.
He's fine.
Just a few broken bones.
It's just a bruise. It's just a small
boo-boo. Fine.
You know.
Very realistic game.
Yeah, as we do see now, that I believe it's the final member of KG Smart moving in to just about the safe zone, although not quite there because it's going. I think it's KG SWAT. I did say KG Smart. My humble apologies.
All good.
Well, he was KG SWAT being KG Smart. Yeah, no. Okay.
Team Hype on the move right now out of this compound. Just going to try and take their time. Still 16 teams still up. We only lost 5 players since the first few minutes. Imperium. Very passive game compared to game number 3.
Yeah, it kind of is, but it is what we can expect from Erangel a little bit. It's weird because it's such a big map. It is always going to be a bit passive, but AST getting out ABA.
Yeah, George Poole going to be set up by Team AST. They have some information on the members of ABBA. No one going to be... There's only one member on their knees right now. Still going to be trying to spray some damage out there. I think there's even 2 loot crates in that river location in Pyramid. I'm not too sure. I think so.
I think there's at least one. I don't know if the camera will pan over the right direction.
The team that wins that could try and go get them, actually.
Yeah, of course.
If you can get 2 WMs, AWMs for your side.
Very
spicy
nice.
Goodness.
Very
nice. Look at that.
Look at this.
Trust the process. Trust him, my friends.
Now, it's a nice area, but they've got to be careful because CS Pro Gaming are in that building. They've got to try and make sure... Sorry, they're just outside the building, so they've got to make sure that Trust the Process flank around nicely. You could see that Vcash could be put under pressure if they're not careful. But yeah, I think it's a matter of they don't actually really know where Vcash is.
This is third person. This is TPP, so you can actually scout out the enemies without them being able to respond with any kind of vision. So he's got really good positioning.
Oh, look at Shigar.
Look at those grenades coming on through. He does have a cart in the building. Bullet, they might try and do a run for it and maybe don't want to try and pick that fight. But Bullet is extremely low and gets taken down through, I guess, the window. I'm not really too sure what just happened right there, Imperium. No, someone just got run over too on the side of ABBA, unfortunately. But Vcash is just scouting, giving out some information. Magenta, near, just in that building up front. The next zone location will be given towards Gatka.
As far as you know, the final member of KG SWAT was taken out. Look at this. Look at in this blue zone. We have a couple of teams fighting.
ABBA and AST going to try and dominate this zone. But unfortunately, one member of ABBA just going to be overstaying his welcome. Will be taken down by the zone.
Oh, Shigar. Shigar knocking down one member of Camp to win in the opposite direction.
Able to do that pretty nice. I'm still looking at this Trust the Process versus CS Pro Gaming. One big match. Oh, finally, he's peaked. Peek-a-boo, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to try and get the upper hand.
His location will be compromised.
Look at that card. 4 kills right off the back coming out from Bullet on the side of Trust the Process. Trust the Process, they're now pulling off the trigger. They're giving over their location. They're going to try and fight against CS Pro Gaming. One member down on their side. This is 4v5. Actually, 3v3 now. No, 4v5. That's not 3 kills.
That's not possible. But look at Vcash, Max, man. Look how fantastically he's played this position. He's getting up, crouching down at the perfect moment. Now he's got to be a little bit careful. He's going to jump around.
Nate going to be taken down. 2 members remaining on the side of CS Pro Gaming. Way too much action right now. Absolute clutch moves coming out from Vcash.
A deal. And
now he should rush.
Agents.
This is 2v4. Freaking go for it. He's right under his very nose. Vcash can't have the information.
Oh, but now we're back over between BNT and Hype.
Oh, BNT might be swooped out. JC going to be the last member remaining on this side. Still lively. Now back and forth between different fights. They should try and rush it. Adele going to be probably the last member up.
Yeah,
go on, go for it. Just put all your firepower. There it is. See you later. CS Pro Gaming, Imperium Soviet team going to be swooped out.
Great play by Trust the Process. That we have not seen that since the first day, Maxon.
But talking about like, what we haven't seen SNG in a really long time, and they are dominating.
Wait, they've just taken out one member of Onyx, but Onyx have actually followed it up, Maxon.
Will he be able to get killed right there? Going to try and chuck it right over the car. I think the range is just a little bit too long for Snake. Can't really get the range. Well, we have one member down. This is actually a good situation if you're on the side of SNG, but they're extremely low too, Imperium. They've got to try and play around that to the best of their advantage. Just trying to spray, just trying to apply some pressure. Mirza not really connecting any of those bullets, unfortunately. So a few members actually from the side of Rose taken down, Imperium. Same for AST.
Yeah, this is definitely a much different game compared to the last one.
Rose shown down Team AST. They are deleted off the circuit of the earth.
Here is Rose starting to heat things up. SNG being put under pressure by Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx are trying to push it. They are all being regen up there. A few members on their knees. Now Onyx is going to try and use those smokes to their advantage, trying to win a little bit of time. Maybe they want to try and peel back. Not the best situation to be in. He's going to respond with some heavy fire on top of Snake, able to put him down for just a little bit. He does get the safety of the tree right now. Is that going to take a little bit of, just a little bit of chip damage? They'll be fine, but does get the shooting and killing blow on top of Snake. That's going to be one member away from SNG.
Yeah, Trust the Process now once again going up against LZQ. This is going to be 3 against 4. However, AK is not quite with the rest of his team. That's going to be one member knocked down.
Yeah, we're not going to have the rest of that fight, unfortunately. But now Onyx and SNG is going to be
Oh,
another
yes.
fight. We're back
Here we
again
go.
to Trust the Process 3v4 situation overall. He's going to be taking it over. Trust the Process does get another killing blow on top of LZQ. Just one more member remaining, Imperium. And that's going to be 4 points going their way. They should be able to end it pretty easily right now. Yeah, they do get a shutdown. Onyx Mirrors are going to be shut down and taken away. Same for LZQ Arc. And that's going to be one... Almost, no, actually, no. Still a 2v2 scenario. Fabi going to be jumped upon and taken down by one other member of Trusty Process. Nicely done overall. Back to Onyx. That's an SNG.
Vikendi is the only member left of Onyx, Max.
Yeah. Not having the best of times.
But look at this. Camp to win. Camp to win from a distance.
Getting the crumbs of that last fight.
They are pulling the play that SNG have pulled plenty of times from a distance, getting the final
remember
blows.
This location, Imperium? That's when we had the Beast.
Yep.
The first location where the Beast just done 1v3
Spicy.
in day 1.
Okay, so Camp to Win are occupying the area. They don't necessarily have the high ground, but they have a lot of protection. They have a lot of safety. They have a lot of little nooks and crannies that they can kind of hide behind. We are down to 27 players over 10 teams. Move Out are doing pretty good, but look at that final member of Team 10. I do believe. I thought he had been taken out, but he's still going.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still there, just taking his time. It's not the same player, I believe, Imperium.
Is it not?
I don't think so. Like that we had on Vikendi that was like sneaking around. Now, Camp to Win, they're going to be going through this huge open area. In a car, once again, we saw multiple teams die because they were pulling off these kind of moves. SNG, though, they're going to have one member down in the middle of that
plan.
field.
Camp to Win.
Oh, then we can run for it. Did we get to the safety? I believe they're fine. They do have one member with just a few HP remaining. And now that's going to be Trust the Process. Two member of rating, 2v2 situation. Trust the Process does lose one member. And they're one last player on the side of Trust the Process. Will he be able to pull off the 1v2 against Rose? I'm not too sure. Camp to Win going to be using that loot crate as protection. But yeah, that's going to be Trust the Process swooped out by Team Rose.
This.
Still 2 members strong. Oh, wait. They haven't seen him. I haven't seen KG Swap member, Ace. So he's just going to be between heavy fire, between Move Out and one last member of Team Hype, Turtle. He's going to be put on his knees. I don't think he's going to make it out. He does have the smoke, but it's just not going to be enough. Personally, his team is just nowhere to be seen. And that should be a casualty on the side of Hype.
Yes, we do see that. This is just Move Out trying to protect themselves. They're still as a 4-man squad, Max, man. We've got 22 players alive over 8 teams. Hype still in this. We've got Camp to Win also with 4 members of their team still kept going. And the final member of Onyx Vegeta just staying very quickly in the bush. Look at this.
Oh, no,
oh my God.
Oh, okay, that's
Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, okay, he got sniped out and he gets taken out, so that's another kill over to move over.
Yeah, I can't look at him if he's dead. Imperium. Rose, though, slowly going to be making their way towards Vegeta. I don't think he wants to get spotted out right now, but maybe can do a 1v2. We already saw big clutches in the PUBG Mobile Club Open so far, so he might be able to do a move. He's hearing those sounds. He knows someone is around the corner. But will he be able to get that surprise factor in play? I'm not too sure. Rose only 2 members strong right now. They have in that smoke, but Vegeta knows exactly where they are positioned. Might be trying to go for an aggressive plays. Camp to Win, responding with some fire behind those trucks. And hey, Bales! I said it properly this time. Hope you're proud, Imperium.
Yeah, I'm like a proud father. I'm like a proud father right now. My Maxman has grown up, ladies and gentlemen.
He can talk.
But yeah, he can talk. His first words were "Hey, Bale." Yeah, Rose, very close. Those final 2 members of Rose. I think it's the final 2 members of Rose.
Yeah.
Very close.
Move Out, always the same kind of playstyle.
Yeah.
Now, playing cars, then at the end, playing on the outskirts of the zone, trying to get the better positioning as they can. They will be on the move once again to try and get to the next section of the zone.
And also, we haven't talked much about Gamers of PUBG. Gamers of PUBG are still full squad, Max, man. And no mercy.
Just go for
Look
it.
at No Mercy. Look at No Mercy.
Woo! Oh, man, he must have stressed out just a little bit right there. Move Out 2v2 situation versus Camp to Win, but they will be on their knees and taken down. 2 extra kill points for Camp to Win as they just hold their position, camping it out like it's their last day on the thirst.
Yeah, now No Mercy in that vehicle. Ajax, AJ, just hide behind that vehicle.
Big boy. Vroom. Move out. Yeah, AJ going to be the last member remaining.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, see you later, Vegeta. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, that is Onyx down now. They still make, I believe, in the top 6, so it's not too bad, but no mercy. Kill is just driving around. He's gotten out of the vehicle. AJ, it's a 1v1 situation.
Oh, he does put him down. AJ, last member of Move Out. Can he do the clutch moves versus the members of No Mercy?
Now,
the zone is moving in.
Because it's risky now. Datro, grenade goes out. We still got 4 members of No Mercy alive, so you got plenty of manpower to keep him alive.
Yeah, they're going to try and rush hit in to try and keep their 4 team up and going. Games of PUBG, they are in that pit. No one can see them from the outside, but I think that Camp to Win has the information where they are located. So they might try and push down in the near future, try and get that surprise factor on top of them. AJ.
As far as I know, we've got 2 full squads. We've got a team of 3 and a team of 1.
Go for it. Vroom, vroom, AJ. Vroom, vroom. He's going to go for the... I like him to just run away with the car. That would be nice. They were able to res back up. No Mercy member. So that's pretty nice. Still 4 members strong. Camp to Win not too far away. They can still get a killing blow if they want. But now, Games of PUBG seems like they're rushing their way slowly towards the inner side of the zone. They are out of that pit, and Camp to Win haven't moved whatsoever.
Yeah.
Really deserving that name.
I know, really well played by them. Yeah, we've got 2 squads of 4. We've got a squad of 3, a squad of 2, and a squad of 1.
Yeah,
that's how it's looking so far with these final 14 players over these final 5 teams. You've got to give the advantage, in my eyes, to gamers of PUBG because they're all full health. They've got decent positioning. It's in the open, but with that kind of area just not really being heavily occupied, the teams are going to have to come to him. Whereas when you look at the likes of Rose, when you look at the likes of that final player of Move Out, they're going to have to move towards gamers of PUBG.
Snake just going to be getting into that middle part of the zone.
It's like you kind of find yourself automatically...
He peeked out. Peekaboo, let's go. Gets one nice little shutdown on top of gamers of PUBG player Zoro. Too much. Yamin also taking quite a lot of damage, but they do shut down the 2 last remaining members of Rose, and they will be shut away as they've given their location a little bit too early.
They gave it away, and then Move Out went in there, swooped in. And also, AJ got one of those kills, as far as I know. So that's another point for Move Out. Not just another position, but another point.
They only got 3 kills, though. Move Out's been doing really good in terms of kill. Today doesn't seem like it is their day. Like, not that good.
No, but they made the final 4. The final 4 teams are now Camp to Win, No Mercy, Gamers of PUBG, and Move Out. It's a 4-4-2-1, I believe.
Akish does get 1 member down on the side of Gamers of PUBG. Will he get the killing blow? Trying to get so spraying a lot. Makes it out with just a few HP, but he will get the tick damage, and that's going to be Gamers of PUBG losing one of their last members. 3 members strong still on both sides of Camp to Win and Gamers of PUBG. No Mercy also 3 members strong. That's a 3v3v3v1. And they're trying to make it up. No Mercy. Just everyone trying to sneak their way through. Shh. Imperial.
Talk. Yeah. Okay. See, that's the thing. We find when we're in these, quiet positions.
Talking too loud.
We can't whisper.
Shh.
What? Let's go. So, yeah, it's Camp to Win, No Mercy, Gamers of PUBG, and that one final member.
They're given their location. No Mercy. Do not get anything out of that, unfortunately. That's going to be a nice reverse kill, though. 2 members down on the side of Camp to Win. Last member going to be up there is going to be Akish, I believe. Yeah, Akish. Oh, that grenade barely connects on top of Akish, but that loot crate just saves his bare life, Imperium. That's now going to be a nice trade-off. They do get the finishing blow on the members of Camp to Win. Nice, a 3-team squad wipeout going to be remaining on this last zone.
Yeah, so we're down to the last 3 teams. No Mercy, Gamers of PUBG, and that fantastic No Mercy.
Now it's going to be a 2-team squad battle, Imperium. 3v3.
No, 3v4. There's 7 players left. You got 4 members of No Mercy and 3 players of Gamers of PUBG.
He was getting rezzed back up or healed up something. I didn't see him in that. It's actually a 3v4. And they're going to try and sneak their way through. I really like the fact of how Gamers of PUBG are taking care of this situation. They're spreading their firepower. So if someone sneaks up, they got 3 lines of sight directly on the members of No Mercy. No Mercy pretty even overall. Punch shut down by the AKM shot.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Put knocked down.
Through 3v3. He's going to try and still res him back up.
Okay. They should be putting pressure.
A lot of damage. He does get put down. Nice reverse kill on top of Yamin, though. He's going to be on his knees. Still 5 players remaining. Kill does get a kill for himself. Also on top of Yamin. That's going to be a 3v2. Zoro extremely low.
But the safe zone's moving in.
Panic.
Zoro's being knocked down, I believe, and now Panic is about to get full low in health. Can he get the safe zone in time? No, the match is ended.
That's going to be, of course, going over. Chicken dinner winner.
chicken dinner
Hey,
winner.
we're trying to make it different here. For No Mercy, they get the chicken dinner for themselves, securing another win up their sleeve. As No Mercy throughout this tournament has been actually dominating pretty heavily. That's going to be their second win, actually, throughout the entirety of this first
and also,
weekend.
to be honest, they had a bad last couple of games, Maxman, especially when Datro got himself caught out at least once in the last couple of games. I think it was twice even. So as a team, they needed that good result, and they got it done. And also, it's from my eyes, it's also great to see different teams coming out on top, because as much as I love seeing SNG and Rose dominating the first couple of games, it's a little bit like, oh, are we going to see the same pattern of the same teams winning? So it's really great to see on this last game, and even the last two games, different teams coming out on top.
It's just like Misfits. It feels good to see Misfits play, but at the same time, it's like pretty predictable that they're going to win. So you want to see some underdog teams to like get on top of the pack. Going to see a little bit of the action of this fourth and last game of the day of the wildcard region. Well, it's not really a region, to be honest. It's just multiple
It's a
regions.
wildcard region.
It's a wildcard region. We'll give it that much. SNG Club, they're having a little bit of a hard time in that fight versus Onyx there. That was also Trusted Process doing a really good job against the members of LZQ. Look at that jump action on Fabit. Then there was a little bit of snipe action with the Mini 14. Nice, a little bit of work. That was when still 6 teams were remaining. Look at that drive over of the side of Move Out. AJ doing a really good job securing that number 3 or 4 spot. It was number 3 or 4 that AJ got for his side of Move Out. I'm not sure, actually.
No, I'm not sure in fairness myself, but yeah, as we go through these highlights, we're getting towards the end of it, and gamers of PUBG, we're really put in a great position, but yeah, the man advantage of No Mercy just really played out on top, and just some absolute key shots. And also we saw a couple of great grenade shots in the end, in that open field, that just couldn't be protected by gamers of PUBG.
So that means so far, SNG Club has 3 wins under their belt. Same for Onyx, 3 wins. And that means also second spot is going to be going over to No Mercy as they get 2 wins for themselves. But that's only in terms of wins. Now we're going to look at the current standings of this last game. No Mercy, as we said, number 1 position with 7 kills up their sleeve, 37 points overall. Pretty dominant gap between himself and Gamers of PUBG was like around 9 points difference. So pretty nicely to get for yourself. Gamers of PUBG, second position, Move Out on third.
Look at Trust the Process.
And Move Out was
14
third.
kills. 14 kills Trust the Process got in that game. Easily, when you look at the kill points, the most dominating team in that game was Trust the Process, and that jumped them up because they only got 6 placement points.
Okay, this second half of the result panel, the Destroyer unfortunately going to be the last team standing.
Shame.
Rip Reno.
But look, once again, SNG have gotten a 10th place finish, Maxman.
Yeah.
So they won the first 2 games.
They're not consistent.
But they have been inconsistent between the 4 games. Whereas when you look at Rose, yes, they came second in the first 2 games, but they came third in the third game, and they came 5th in the last game. That is consistency. I talked about it and how important that is. The head-to-head of the final 2 teams, as we see, Maxman, No Mercy and Gamers of PUBG.
Pretty consistent overall in terms of stats, like standings 1 and 2nd position, kills 7 and 6. 1,100 damage for the side of No Mercy, 1,152, just a little bit extra on the side of Gamers of PUBG. And then in terms of match points, we have a 10-point almost difference between the 2 of these teams. So still pretty even teams overall. I really enjoying what they showed in this 4th and last game. I'm sure they can do way more as we go further and further in this spring split.
Yeah, of course, and it's just really good to see these even teams. And we're going to go on this head-to-head. I wanted to put out 2 teams that were really on top, and Ganxi and Gamers of PUBG Zoro. Yeah, okay, not too many kills for Zoro, but he really helped aid his team getting to that 2nd position. And then, of course, Ganxi, 5 kills, 2 headshots.
610 damage compared to 33 for Zoro. Definitely can see one team is way more aggressive, and we know No Mercy has been one of the most aggressive players. Talking about aggression, one of the most playmaking, one of the biggest playmaking players in this game so far. We had, especially in the day one on that Miramar map, he was absolutely insane. Does get 2 kills for himself. Only had 147 damage compared to 154 for Alpha of Team Games of PUBG, but no kills whatsoever on his side. So still, like, these two teams are pretty even, Games of PUBG and No Mercy. I can't wait to see what they can give us in next weekend.
Yeah, of course, you know, because there is, of course, still a whole weekend of action ahead in terms of the wildcard region of the groups. You still have groups D and B to come up against each other. You still have groups A and D, and you still have groups B and C to come up against each other. I do have to say that, like I said at the start, it seemed quite obvious that Group C were going to be the more aggressive group of today's games between them and A. But I do have to say there was a few of the Group A teams that did impress me, that did redeem themselves from the first couple of days.
Yeah, and this is only the first weekend. Imagine what they can pull off in the second weekend, next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be lit to have all of those games coming up to each other. Once again, if you guys want to stay updated with all of the PUBG Mobile Club Open action, you have a link down below, clubopen.pubgmobile.com. You'll be able to see the standings, the teams, where they come from, the players also, and all of the stats that you need. Definitely go check it out. And also don't hesitate to hit that follow, subscribe, or like button on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube of the PUBG Mobile official channel, so you can stay updated on all of the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split action and stay notified when we do go live.
Yeah, so it's like as we get into these kind of next weekend, because obviously I want to look ahead. We've gone through the first 3 games, and when we look at even the overall standings, you've got to say that Rose, after last day, they were on top in the overall standings. They've had another great day. Right now, in my eyes, they are the team to beat. We were talking just before we kind of are going to end this broadcast. You know, without seeing groups B and D play, I'm going to say it's going to come down to Rose and Nova, who are going to be fighting for the top 2 positions. But of course, that's going to happen later on, Maxman.
Okay, I have a favorite team too that is a team move out. Even though they didn't get any wins today, I think that their playstyle is so original, and I can't wait to see what they can give us in the next upcoming weeks. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out the PUBG Mobile Club Open Spring Split Wildcard Series of the group stage. Hope you had a good time with us today. My name was Maxman, joined by Imperium. Once again, thank you so much to our sponsors, Vivo, able to make us have a nice $2.5 million cash prize for the winners of this tournament. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Stay awesome, and we'll see you all next time on, I guess, Erangel again. See ya.
Your game, Vivo V15 series. Vivo.
Do you play PUBG Mobile? Maybe you never run out of stamina. Maybe you're always aware of your surroundings. Maybe you're an amazing cook with the pan. Maybe you're a great driver. But as soon as you hear the sound of an airplane, you get into the zone. In PUBG Mobile, you all come from different walks in life. You face the same dangers on the battleground. And you become friends. You work together to overcome the obstacles. This is PUBG Mobile. There's a number 1 in all of us. Welcome to the PUBG Mobile first anniversary party. PUBG Mobile. Be the one.
1 year ago today, PUBG Mobile went online in over 200 countries. On the 1 year anniversary of the game, we're here with you to witness the honor and the glory. The anniversary Royale Pass will go live as scheduled with the usual variety of rewards and a load of anniversary exclusive items, such as the brilliant anniversary outfit, the retro anniversary set, and the L&Q Chicken M762 finish. Don't miss out. PUBG Mobile, be the one. UC spent in Royale Pass will be fully refunded as your Royale Pass ranks up, so you can buy next season's pass. Royale Pass, you deserve it. Royale Pass Season 6 is here. This season's theme is 1 year anniversary of PUBG Mobile, with lots of rare items. We've also added lots of more realistic and hardcore items to your Royale Pass rewards. Turn yourself into an elite soldier. UC spent in Royale Pass will be fully refunded as your Royale Pass ranks up, so you can buy next season's pass. Royale Pass.
Ha! Gotcha. Royale Pass. You deserve it.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, Mike, are you ready?
Wait. Should I go with the UMP9 or UC?
Sun's out, guns out.
Gear up for summer.
You ready?
Okay. Well,
Ready?
Sorry. I'm late.
Any plans for fall break?
happy graduation! You made it, bro. So proud of you.
Sorry I'm late. What a day.
I hear ya.
Get
Come
this.
on.
Hey,
Watch out. Take this.
that's
Hey.
a real battleground.
Are you ready?
Zombie, Darkest Night, the newest mode in the zombie universe, is here. This time, the rules are different. No more parachuting, as players will be placed at random locations on the map when the match begins, and there is no single winner. Players must work with their teammates to spend one long night in the match and stay alive until the sun comes up. Waves and waves of zombies will spawn during each of the 3 foggy periods at night, and supplies should only be scavenged when the fog fades. The main objective is not to defeat other players, though this doesn't mean they are harmless. Players may need to work with other teams when necessary, but should also watch their backs in case the Fragile Alliance goes south. This will be a unique experience for every player involved. This new mode also comes with a passive skill for every player. Understanding the skill will be the key to staying alive in this long night. Can you ride out the night?